affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
Anthony Ryan.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, an impromptu Sunday night stream. These are very, very rare, but I happen to be available. You're available, so let's do this. So John and Vaughn went live from Burger King this afternoon, folks. And what the heck, let's cover it. There's some nuggets in it. Now, they did go live from McDonald's, I think, a day or so ago, but it was actually pretty boring, and Sammy talked most of the time. Unfortunately, Sammy is in this video, but he doesn't talk as much, so it's a little bit better. But I didn't think we were missing anything by not covering that other stream. That was just mostly Sammy ranting about Jews and Israel and whatnot. But this one, again, there's a few little nuggets, and we got Vaughn's new haircut. If you haven't seen it, you're in for a treat. Now, why it was done? Was there lice involved? Was it a matter of just staying cool? Was it that John, after many coaxings, could not get Vaughn to take a shower and just figured he'd reduce the smell by reducing the actual volume of what maybe, like, you know, if he's not going to wash his hair, just cut it off, I guess, is a solution. I don't know. We don't know. What the heck is Vaughn doing? What's the plan? We still don't really know what the plan is. But we might get a few little nuggets through here. Of course, we have a cameo from Todd. And, yeah. So, I mean, I thought, what the heck? Let's cover it. And if you ain't got nothing better to do, you can hang out with me. I got my alcoholic smoothie here. It is just divine on a day. It was a lovely day, actually. It was a great day today. What I want to know is, what's the long-term plan when the weather turns cold? Because if the weather turns hot, that's one thing. There are ways to evade that. I mean, like Vaughn said, you can go to a mall or you can go places with air conditioning. And then at night you come out where it's a little cooler. But that's not going to work for heat in the winter, right? Sure, he can go hang out at a mall or somewhere. You know, I don't know how long that would last till they notice VONHELTON hanging out there every day. But put that aside. When you come out at night, it's not warmer. It's colder. And you still got to deal with that, which means VONHELTON needs a reliable vehicle that can run 24/7. Now, as people have pointed out, that he's going to have money to maintain a vehicle? Probably not. Where does he have the money now? Was it from the backers, or some money squirreled away? Did someone donate? Is he riding on J-Dubs' dime? Well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't know. But if he's not, J-Dubs will eventually be paying for VONHELTON, and I think that's going to make all the difference as well. I think it's probably more likely, before the car even needs maintenance, Vaughn could get either enough citations or just be an idiot and park somewhere stupid and get his home, his vehicle, impounded in New Jersey. He's already talked about recklessly just ignoring, like, the sign saying not parking. That's not going to last. Now, he does have John to guide him through, like, the hoboisms of New Jersey, you know, where the good spots are to park at night, which is kind of creepy on its own, but anyways, we'll leave that alone. But I don't know. I think it's just a matter of time. Something's got to give here, folks. So anyways, without any further ado, I've yacked enough and allowed people to come in. Come on in. The water's fine. Let's this is like an hour long, hour and 10 minutes. So let's get into it, folks. Let's make sure our volume is up. Microsoft always pots us down. Let's do it. Thumbs it up, folks. Oh, by the way, Nats and the Pizza and Fat Photog have already been on it. They have their recaps of this you're going to want to check out as well. But we're doing the whole thing straight from the teat, folks. Here we go.
That's what I think about you guys right there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, losers of all ages, because quite frankly, we know what's going on out there. Well, we're gonna do a mukbang. Oh man, what a day! I need to get some good suckage, man. I need my baby girl to come back. I need Salomon to come back. I'm missing it. I'm missing it, baby. Hey, what's going on, Simple Krista? What's going on? We're waiting for Vaughn to get. I got a Whopper. I got a cheeseburger, and I got a original chicken sandwich. One of each. That's what I like. One of each. We got a white, a black, a yellow, and maybe we get a red and a brown. We got like Michael Jackson, "We Are the World" type of shit going on over there. But all joking aside, we're having a wonderful day. Waiting for Vaughn to come with his. What's going on? They gave my food like 2 seconds, like bam. You like a good Whopper? Oh, I bet you do, Krista. I bet you do like a good Whopper. You coming? Wuss, what's going on? What's the holdup? What do you got? The bacon cheeseburger? Oh, okay. They're making his fresh. They didn't make mine fresh. They took it. They took it from the trash to give to me. Piece of resistance. I guess I'll start eating without him. Oh, I like the original crispy. I think the chicken from Burger King is a little better. Oh, I need honey mustard. Oh, wow, you can't have it without a honey mustard.
I was saying to someone earlier, with John wearing that shirt for days at a time, it always looks like he's just waking up the morning after like a bachelor party, or he just crashed someone's wedding, got all hammered, made a fool of himself, right? Just woke up on someone's living room floor. Stopping at Burger King on his way home, which is his car. But yeah, tits coming in nicely. We get to compare the guts. This will be a gut comparison here, folks.
See.
Titties coming in nicely.
BK fries are really good and they're fresh out of the grease. I don't know. You can't beat McDonald's. When it comes down to it, McDonald's fries are the best, hands down. Hands down the best. Charge my phone up. Oh yeah, the chicken sandwich. Krista, you gonna come to New Jersey? You gonna come hang out in New Jersey with us? Come hang out in New Jersey with us. The McDonald's honey mustard is so much better than the Burger King.
Can you imagine? Like, I mean, look, he's got 3 different burgers there. He's gonna scoff down, which I mean is his own thing. But can you imagine filling your gut with all that junk and then going laying in a car in the heat for the rest of the? It's just, I don't know, it's just gross to me. But let's see how long. Let's see if J-Dubs is capable of eating with his mouth closed. I notice he's a mouth breather. He's always like smacking his food. He doesn't actually eat with his mouth closed. I'll give Vaughn that. He typically will eat with his mouth closed. John just seems incapable of it. It's just how he eats. You just watch this.
I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. By the time I'm done with the chicken sandwich, Vaughn won't be. I don't know. Vaughn's coming or what? Don't think the husband would like that. Well, why would the husband know about it? That's what I'm at. That's the question I would say. Like, why would the husband know? Steak and fries are the best. Fried on the beef tallow. Um, it's all right.
So I don't look like I'm 50 miles away.
It's okay.
Damn, I can't see anything.
Don't worry. You're not saying anything.
Not saying anything.
I'll read the comments if you have to. Unless you want to sit here and I'll sit there.
That don't matter.
No, that's all right. I don't feel like moving.
Okay. Yeah, I want to address something because somebody named something Patriot, Anunnaki Patriot, I think it was his name or something, says, yeah, man, that, your pagan gods were responsible for destroying all your shit. And that is not true. Completely untrue.
VONHELTON looks like a Muppet. We get to see VONHELTON out in public compared to other people. He looks like a fucking Muppet. Like, if these two sitting here in this corner booth at Burger King don't just scream restraining order. A predator of some sort, I'm not going to say, but you know what I'm thinking, folks. This just screams like not within 1,000 feet of a school zone, if you know what I'm saying. But, yeah, he literally looks like a Muppet.
Christianity is the one that was doing that. And
by the way, the audio quality does get a little bit better. They hook up a mic here in a few minutes.
the pagan gods that I serve, the God is a freedom religion.
Wearing faggot.
At Buddy from your Grand Massatic 2363 donated $5 through Super Chat. Using Vaughn's logic, considering my education and job experience, I should be making 49 figures by now. I've been selling myself short.
Well, I'm just waiting to get the $83 gazillion that Abraham Lincoln owes me in back pay. So I think we're all sitting pretty here very shortly. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that.
That we will fix everything that Christianity has destroyed. And, now that, our perception of restoration typically is to put back what was taken, stolen, destroyed. But apparently in their mind, restoration would be to just give me all new shit. Which that's fine. I don't mind. That's fine with me. I don't care. As long as it's done.
What are you having first? Bacon, the double cheeseburger?
The double cheeseburger, hamburger.
So let me grab mine. Hold on. What, you got yours? Hold on.
I got mine.
All right. To new beginnings.
Yeah, man.
L'chaim. All right. Bang.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. There you go. One shot.
So, let me dispel that myth immediately. And the godly gods as a freedom religion intend to restore what was taken from me, what was destroyed. And not just from the frogs or the trolls or the backers, but also the Almans. They destroyed a bunch of my stuff, burned it on the burn pile. What happened to all my Armani suits? Where the hell did they go? They ended up on a burn pile. So if I get everything back that was destroyed, possibly. Or the ability to get it back will be there. So now, another thing I want to address is that my ET friends are here. I come waltzing out of Burger King. I won't say which Burger King. There's 20 of them. Good luck, trolls. But one of the Burger Kings I came strolling out of, and there he was, big as life, just sitting there, pretty as you please. And he cloaked, and then I said, "Hey, my buddy's here." And he cloaked again. So they're here. Ain't no bones about it. They're here. Now, this brings up an interesting dichotomy. Because if I'm here and my ET friends are here, guess what that means? That means all that property in Kentucky ain't got no protection whatsoever. None. Not magical protection, not the ETs protecting it, not the gods and goddesses protecting it. No protection of no kind. Zero. Now, what does that mean? Well, all the wild animals up in the highlands there, they're going to get hungry. They're going to want something to eat. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. And wild animals in Danaboo National Forest are going to get hungry. They're going to want something to eat. And I'm not there to stop them.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
You're not there anymore, so it's bad things gonna happen over there back in Kentucky.
And who stopped all them tornadoes from coming to Clay County?
I want to know. I want to hear. Okay, who wants Sammy in the room? 1 for yes, 2 for no. If you want Sammy to come in the room, type 1 for yes, 2 for no. Who wants Sammy in the room? Come on, everyone. Let's see those ones in the chat. Come on, 1 for Sammy.
Let's get 1 for 2 going. That's
I love how he asked for this poll twice. Everybody votes no, and he still brings Sammy in anyways. Like, what's the point of the fucking poll?
1 for Sammy.
Some people want him, some people don't. So let's see what's consensus.
Yeah, I think everyone wants to know Sammy. Yeah. So that's big news. I mean, when Vaughn left Kentucky, that's it. Kentucky is open season for Kentucky. I don't want to be too. Well, somebody might say I'm inciting hate, but she's not nice. But you know, now that Vaughn's gone, Kentucky's open season.
Yeah, man.
Open season.
Yeah, man. All them criminals ganged up down there by Wildcat, just waiting for me to leave. How much you want to bet? I bet you $100 cash. That's what they're waiting on. They're waiting on me to leave. Waiting on them Bubby to get gone too. Cause see, Bubby will warn you, if they're around. And they got rid of Bubby, and see, now I'm gone, so there ain't nobody there. So that's open season, man, literally. They gonna be in for a big shot, I tell you.
Mom, what are you doing, man? I'm already done with my burger. I'm on my Whopper.
Well, mine had bacon and yours didn't.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. If you come in the room, you gotta fix your mic, man. Last show, man, you were blasting, baby. Sammy, you're too blasting.
If I turned down the volume to put Sammy at a normal level, you couldn't hear us at all.
Yeah.
Literally. You literally could not hear us at all. So you're gonna have to adjust the volume down quite a bit there, Sam. I mean, that shit was loud, really loud. I was constantly having to adjust you down because of being in a public place, Now, another thing I want to bring up, which was interesting, is I had an actual Matrix event occur on my trip up here. Up here. Had to think here a minute.
Down here, up here.
Yeah.
We always say down. I'm going downtown.
Going downtown, but I mean, technically I went up. I went from Texas.
Well, the Earth, I mean, technically speaking, from space, I mean, New York can be down, up. It doesn't really matter. I mean,
if you buy into the spinning web.
Yeah, I mean, you could be on top. Mexico could be on top,
right,
and Canada on the bottom.
Yeah, who knows, right? Who really knows? But in any event, I'm as when you're on the interstate, eventually you're going to have to merge in with traffic, right?
Robert Wilberg says that you look 20 years younger with that haircut, and he'll jump on top of you.
Wow.
I lowered my levels. Okay, Sammy, good. All right, we want to see ones in the chat. One for Sammy, two for no. If you want to see Sammy in the show, hit one. If you don't want to see Sammy, hit two.
Anyway, so I'm getting ready to merge onto the traffic, minding my own business. Now, mind you, there wasn't much traffic there at all because it's early in the morning, right? So ain't much traffic there. So I'm merging in, everything's cool. All of a sudden, literally out of nowhere, a red SUV just appears, literally just appears right next to me. And I had to swerve my vehicle to keep from hitting him. I mean,
So it sounds like to me Vaughn didn't check his blind spot over his shoulder. And just, because he's not used to, I mean, he drives to the Dollar General and back. And maybe Manchester, right? This guy ain't out on interstates and shit. And, yeah, he didn't check his blind spot. But, of course, it's the Matrix, folks. It was CERN. It's a Mandela effect. It was a time ripple. Who the fuck knows, right?
it literally appeared out of nowhere. And it's not like it was coming in. It was coming in from another angle or something. It literally just boom, there it was. And it's like, oh shit! And so at the last second, I was able to turn. Good thing I have quick reflexes, man, or I would have hit that sucker in the world. But so that was interesting.
That was interesting.
Then another interesting thing, I was down at the other Burger King, and two Osprey ground attack aircraft went flying low and slow overhead. You know, and you gotta.
You know what we'll do? We'll get the other mic so we can hear it. I have the better mic.
Better.
But you got to realize once Sammy comes in, he's gonna be blasting.
Yeah,
he's gonna be blasting.
Yes, he is.
Brittany Venti, where are you?
Brittany, where are you? That's gonna be the microphone. Oh, okay. We're gonna use this. We're gonna use this camera here. Is that you, Sammy? Give me the finger. All right, good. That's Sammy. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if that's Sammy's finger or if it's his long, just like hanging out.
Am I blasting? Am I blasting?
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Can you hear me? All right.
Yeah.
All right, Sammy. You seem good today. Who's this guy in the outside chat? Give me the finger so I can see who you are. We got someone called Vaughn in the private chat.
On the Aspen.
You know who you are, then you're gone.
Kick him out.
Kick him out. Sammy, it's not the Sammy show today, okay, Sammy?
Whatever.
So how you doing, Sammy? How's the Bunker Busters doing over there?
It's all good. You know,
I just want to say, like, to be fair, disclaimer, I've never been to Kentucky. I've actually only been in the U.S. a handful of times, even though I live right on the border. I've only actually been in the U.S. and not very deep south. But Vaughn, right now, what you're seeing is what I would expect in Kentucky to see, like, on the front porch in the summertime of almost every other house out in the country. Of just that dude. He's that dude right there. That's pretty much what I figured. Right now. See him? That's in a lawn chair out on a porch. About, just after dinner. Supper, whatever the case may be.
they're debating about what to do next, and there's now a concerted effort to end the war in Gaza, to get our hostages released, and they're bombing the shit out of Gaza to end it within a week or two, and we'll get everybody back.
Speaking of bringing peace, Trump is being nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize for ending the war in like some third world shithole African country. I don't know.
Rwanda and Congo.
The Congo. Ay, vez mia. Congo. So that's good. So that's good for Trump. So hopefully Trump can. If Trump can bring the end to the war of Gaza and in Israel, that'd be kind of nice too.
Well, yeah, he's working on it behind the scenes. He already said he's expecting a deal.
Don't worry about where we are. Don't worry about where we are. Let's not try to get people to kill us. I mean, last time I got swatted. I mean, let's not do that, Sammy. Come on.
No, I didn't ask where you were. The people said you were at Burger King.
Nice to.
We got someone in the background called Kosher Ham Sandwich. What is that supposed to be? A Reformed Jew thing? Can we? If you don't show me who you are, if I don't see a face, I'm not going to let you in. It doesn't happen. Yeah.
We've had too many.
Okay. So who are you, you piece of shit? So what can I do you for?
Vaughn, why didn't you take care of
Too bad. Got him before he could speak. Got him. Anyway, Sammy, finish what you were saying. So the war is going to come to the end soon?
Yeah, well, you know what? I was writing the people that I'm in contact with on one of the channels here, Channel 14, and I was really complaining that they need to get their act together and get our hostages released and end the war. All right. So the bombing campaign began again, and there's a lot of pressure being put on Gaza and Hamas, and Trump is working behind the scenes to get our hostages released, working with Egypt, with Qatar, Saudi, and UAE. It's going to get done soon. All right? And what my rabbi said is once we get the last of our hostages out of there, the Gaza Strip will be condemned, and God's wrath will fall upon Gaza. And you'll see it.
Yeah, I hope the end of this. I hope the end is coming soon. What I'm looking forward to seeing is thousands of butterflies outside that. What I'm looking to hope for to see is all them thousands of butterflies outside the window, because that means the end of the New World Order. It means America has been saved. It means the people of Earth have been spared. It means the Jubilee is coming. It means all kinds of stuff. When I see them butterflies, that's the time to rejoice, because that means that our freedom is literally at hand, and that's a
You
good
guys
thing.
prefer the Burger King burgers?
I am looking forward to it.
The Burger King burgers are tastier than the McDonald's, right?
What happened?
The Burger King burgers are tastier than the McDonald's burgers.
Right. Yeah, it depends.
It depends on what type of tray for you're in the mood for. You know what I mean? Definitely the Burger King ones are a little more healthier because they give you lettuce, tomato, and onion. So, you have the illusion of your vegetables.
Right.
McDonald's they give you fucking just slop on on a bun.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got Burger King and McDonald's in Israel, so that's all kosher over there, or do they?
Last time I checked, McDonald's actually does give lettuce and onions and tomatoes, depending on the burger you get, of course. They're both junk, but I'm just saying.
They sell trays.
Well, it depends where you are. If you're in a religious neighborhood, then the McDonald's that caters to you and makes it kosher. If you're not in a religious, it's not.
I wonder if the McDonald's in Lakewood is kosher, because there's all the Yidden live down in Lakewood over here.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I wonder if.
Oh, what? You just doxed yourself. You just doxed yourself, bud.
No, Lakewood is like 30 minutes from here. Yeah.
All right.
That's nowhere. But
like I said, there's 20 Burger Kings in Jersey, man. They ain't gonna find us.
They can't find
Why don't
me.
you try 2000?
They were able to find me with 2 McDonald's. So.
Well, they have landmarks. You ain't gonna find.
I know. That was my fault on that. So what's a good topic to speak about? What's a good topic? You got it? Okay, Vaughn?
I got a good topic. I want to know what y'all think about the fact that there ain't no more protection over in Kentucky now. And it's got some tornadoes heading their way, last I heard. And who's going to keep them tornadoes away now?
You know what'd be great if your fucking whole neighborhood gets fucking destroyed since she fucking left. That'd be fucking.
Them tornadoes.
Real Todd Malaco, real piece of shit. Give me the finger. Let me see you. He gave me the shrugs. I guess at least he's.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
I don't know if that's because of the way you're sitting, but Todd, you look kind of you look kind of thin over there, bud.
I've been losing a lot of weight.
You've been losing a lot of weight.
Yeah.
All right, Todd not skinny actually, right?
Yeah.
His head used to take up half the screen. It's now a third. Right? He's a bobble all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, so Todd, I guess you're doing a victory lap now that you finally succeeded in getting all my property taken away from me. I guess you're doing a victory lap.
That's right. Todd's the piece of shit that started all of this. This is the piece of garbage.
Say you didn't either.
You can't say you did it. Yeah.
Say you didn't because you're the one who started all this shit.
We went over all this.
So you can't say you didn't.
In Kentucky.
So I guess you're doing a victory lap? Is that what you're doing, a victory lap?
No, we went over this before. In Kentucky, when you buy the liens, you don't get the property. You don't even have any rights to the property. I never wanted the property.
What did you say?
I
didn't hear it. What did you say?
In Kentucky, when you buy the liens, you don't get rights to the property. You just buy the tax debt and you get paid back for the tax debt. That was it. Never wanted the property. It was never an issue.
So you saying you just bought the debt but didn't do anything with it, huh?
But I never had it.
I mean, you didn't do anything with the property. You bought the debt but didn't do anything with the property.
No, and then charity paid me back for the debt. That was it.
So who we're blaming for all of this? Who should be blamed?
I guess the backers. They came in. If you just left it alone, you'd had a year to pay me back, and everything had been fine.
Todd say that if you just paid it back the money, you would have stayed in Kentucky.
I didn't have the money.
Well, I mean, you had a year.
How much did fucking Von owe you?
It was $1,700 something.
1,700.
I didn't have the money.
So how did the financial backers? Oh man, he's got something. He's really did a number on you.
They really did a number.
They fucking number.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but that's all right. The whirlwind's coming. Literally, the whirlwind's coming.
Todd, take that guitar.
I said this before, and I'll say it again. The point is, if charity didn't pay out Todd, VONHELTON would be in a better situation with Todd holding the liens and giving him a year to pay the $1,700 than the situation that he's in now. He keeps blaming Todd, but really, Todd would probably be the best option compared to like the neighbors and the other people looking at buying the liens. And charity definitely in the long run didn't do Vaughn any favors by paying the liens on that. Folks.
When you have some next, you just whack it over your head. Give me like a Jeff Jarrett. Remember Jeff Jarrett from WCW? Just take the guitar and just whack it right over your head like Jeff Jarrett.
Just play whack-a-mole.
Just whack Jeff Jarrett from WWE.
I like my bass. I don't want to break my bass.
I don't know why. You know what the thing is? Sammy Black. We can hear Sammy so loud, but like everyone else is like normal levels. That's what's so funny about it. Let me see if I can fix this shit on my end.
Well, I could scream like Sammy into my microphone if it helps.
There you go.
Well, you don't need to, because I'm here to take care of that business.
Yikes.
Anyway, bad thing. We're gonna say I'm gonna definitely pray and then make sure that all these people, man, they get their comeuppance. That's definitely for sure.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Todd, I don't really want to see your head anymore, so I'm not gonna ban you from the room, but we'll talk to you some other day, all right? No, I don't want to see his bobblehead. Todd, someone says Vaughn is getting $1 million a year job real soon. Well, hopefully the gods will come through for you, and that's something like that. That will be nice.
Nice. 6, 7 figures. 7 figures is great. It would be really nice. We'll take a 7-figure job. Well, yeah. I mean, it doesn't pay much here because of the, of rent being so high. But I mean, at least it'll pay my bills.
Yeah, we're just going to talk over Todd. Well, we don't really care what Todd has to say, to be honest with you.
I just want to started all this
Yeah.
mess by going after them liens.
That's their side, not my side. But again, see, Vaughn is he's just in his head. He has it how reality is, and it's not the truth. The liens could have went to someone a lot more malicious that doesn't give a fuck. At least Todd had it as a trophy to hold over you for a while. Well, that would be any motivation. Todd, like, you would have had a year to pay Todd back, right? Now, if it had been the neighbors who wanted the property and all this stuff, no. They would have held those against you until the property eventually sold and got their money back, right? That's, as far as I know, that's how liens work. You chose to go with charity and then made some crazy deal. That's what happened. Even if she paid the liens, Vaughn, you were under no obligation to sell her the property, but you did. So here he is. He's back to it's all Todd's fault. If Todd hadn't, you would have been in a way better situation if Todd had still had the liens. Like that. That's the irony of the whole situation. Anyways, folks, let's see if their internet catches up. There we go.
Go ahead.
There we go.
Yeah.
Folks.
So, but I mean, think about it, guys. With me not being there no more, there's no protection whatsoever. None. Zero. So I mean, they can sit there and say, well, we got this and we got that. You ain't got nothing without the protection. Because them ridge lines is full of wild animals. And them wild animals are going to get hungry. That's called common sense, all right? And the only thing that kept them at bay was the magic that I did, or the gods or the ETs won. And that's it. Well, and Bubby helped. He fought off a bear one day. And that's the interesting thing. She even admitted that Bubby fought off a bear to protect her chickens, and then turns around and gets rid of Bubby. What the fuck, man? I mean, think about this, guys. Would you get rid of an animal that protected your livestock? Hell no. That'd be the last thing you'd do. But they sure did. They sure did. They got rid of him, buddy. But that's okay, because what goes around comes around,
I noticed he never mentioned Sharpie. Now, maybe he does later on in the stream. I only watched up to about this point. But he never mentioned Sharpie. Guaranteed he just left Sharpie in the trailer. Windows nailed shut. Oh, man. It's not going to be a good scene. And you know what? VONHELTON, since he took his own car... I mean, listen. I don't know much about homeless people. But I know some homeless people have dogs. I mean, he could have brought the dog with him. But to be honest, if they are in the pound, I know one is. Hopefully both of them are. They're going to be better off. Let's just be honest. Just like the kids, just like everything else, right? But I digress.
They may think they've got them a cushy little victory. They don't have nothing. They don't have nothing. Because the gods have a way of paying shit back, man. You better believe that shit. But that's okay, because like I said, they'll probably just bless me with something a whole lot better.
Someone asks in the comments that David Anthony killing.
Did David can?
Yeah, I know it. VONHELTON. I'm trying to place what VONHELTON reminds me of, and I know a couple things, like with seeing him out of his environment like this. Again, some distorted Muppet that maybe went through like a partial house fire or something. But do you guys remember back, I'm showing my age here, but you remember back in the day, the Garbage Pail Kids? Remember Garbage Pail Kids? That's what I'd like to see, a series of VONHELTON Garbage Pail cards. We have the technology, folks.
We don't really know. It's speculation, but it could have been.
Oh, well, somebody.
He's not a good person, so it could be.
Somebody came on the property and shot Sissy as she was coming out of the barn. We don't know who did it. If it was David Anthony, then David Anthony needs to have a blanket party given to him. About 20 guys need to give David Anthony a blanket party if he killed Sissy. Sissy was the sweetest dog. She wasn't violent. She wasn't even barking. She just came out of the barn to see what was going on. Boom, right in the head. All right, that's not cool. And that's not being brave either. That's being a coward. Okay, whoever killed Sissy was a coward. Plain and simple. All right. Let's just be clear about that shit. Whoever killed her. Yeah, go ahead, man. Do it. Oh yeah. That way. Go this way. There we go. But yeah, whoever killed Sissy was a fucking coward. Let's be clear on that shit. A fucking coward, man. They just were. Plain and simple. But yeah, whoever did that, it was a coward. Plain and simple. So, let's just be clear on that shit. I don't know why you take Sammy off dock? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, that was a coward's way out. Sissy was just coming out of the barn. She was there's a little crawl space. She was crawling out from under the barn door, and boom, right?
See, right now, looking at him, I think Von Helton has entered his Matt Bell stage. And if you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. If you know Matt Bell, you know what I'm talking about. He looks like Matt Bell.
The head. She never had a chance. And that's just fucking bizarre, man, and fucking evil. Come right on my property, though, to kill her. Which that's trespassing. That's destruction of private property. He was armed, so, that's criminal intent. And a whole slew of things that the lawyers can dream up. But yeah, that was a coward move. That was a coward move, whoever it was. And they need a blanket party, post haste. But let's see, what else did I want to address? I addressed the fact that Christianity is the one that does this. Let's review in case anybody thinks it isn't Christianity. Let's review, okay? James Arnold Frost, Christian. Millie Frost, Christian. Marsha Frost, Christian. Ronnie Ray Frost, Christian. Larry Frost, Christian. Charity Coomer, Christian. Brian, her husband, Christian. His last name is not Coomer, by the way. All these people, all these motherfuckers, they're all Christian. Now, granted, a lot of the trolls are atheists, but down here local, everybody was Christian. Okay? And what was done to my mother was unconscionable, and there's no sense in that. It should never have been allowed, but whatever. Yeah, that's, this stuff needs to stop, and it's going to stop. Trust me. Trust me, it's going to stop. If the gods don't do it, I will, but it's going to stop. I won't say where, but I have several applications that I'm going to be filling out and turning in, hopefully to get that 7-figure job, like I said. And so that'll be nice. Now, you say, well, my God, Vaughn, 7 figures, that's a hell of a lot of money. Not when your rent is $3,000 a month. Then it's not. Now, yes, you can find some little one-room shacks for $1,500. That's true. But to get a nice apartment, you're going to pay about 2 or 3. Yeah, you are. So, yeah, the stuff's expensive down here, man. Of course, that's the big city for you, right? And a big city's gonna have you be expensive. Everything's going to be expensive. Whoa! Oh, look out. So but that's just the way it is. So, just the way that it is, man. But in any event, I wanted to address some of the things that have not been addressed and set the record straight. Christianity did this shit, not freedom religion. Freedom religion is the one that's going to fix it. It's just like the nation as a whole. Who got us into this mess in a whole, as a nation of a whole? Christianity. Who's going to get us out of it? Freedom religion. Well, Democrats in particular, but Christianity. And so who's going to get us out of it? Freedom religion. Freedom religion's going to get us out of it.
Sammy got myself a nice shit shake.
Yeah.
Oh,
Flavor.
hey, you guys noticed you had
Yeah.
500 views on your last show. 500
Yeah.
views.
But so it's the nation is not going to heal in its current itinerary.
Krista wants to know if you've been sleeping. Simply, Krista wants to know if you've been sleeping okay in the car, and if you're not sleeping okay, is it okay if she come over in and give you a good ride so you can sleep well?
Well, I tell you, now the driver's seat is such to where that I can't. However, the passenger seat lays almost completely flat, so I'm good. I'm good. I just switch over to the passenger seat and I'm good to go. But by the way, for those of you that are saying, well, why are you all sleeping in your car? Well, I'll tell you why. Okay, if you go online and you ask how long does it take to get housing in New Jersey, the answer is going to pop up 2 years. 2 years, and that's on a good day. Okay, so if you're wondering why people are sleeping, because yes, here's a news flash, folks. Me and John are not the only ones sleeping in our cars. There's a shit ton of people that are doing it. Why? Because you have to wait 2 years to get housing, any kind of housing. Now, why that is, don't know. Democrats?
It's like Sammy says when he comes to Israel, man. When they're coming back, what are they gonna be sleeping in the fucking desert in the tents, right?
Right.
That's what it's gonna be like. That's what we're experiencing.
Well, they're going to sleep in shacks and tents. Yeah. And it's about ready to pop off. You remember I used to recommend this lady's channel from Texas. She goes by the name of Billy Bean. And I watched her on Rumble, and from her sources, she stated something that I went on and on about with you, John, about Japan being the catalyst for the global financial crisis 2.0. And so she said it. She said it's in process. It's going to happen in Japan within 10 days, she said. From Hal Turner. Do you know this guy, Hal Turner?
Hal Turner, he was a Fed that was pretending to be a white supremacist on the internet.
All right, well, whatever. Hal Turner and some evangelical prophet that passed away that's claimed that the trigger for the global financial collapse 2.0 begins in Japan. Now, I did a whole show with you, if you recall, about how it is going to be Japan, and it's going to be contagious. It's going to basically affect Europe and then America.
Yeah, I feel it, man. It's gonna hit hard, and we might not be hit first, but when we get hit, it's gonna be big.
Yeah,
it may be the biggest here. It may hit others first, but it's gonna be like it's like when you get the head. When you stick the head in, and then you go straight down to the balls, and then the balls give you that reverb. That's what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be bad.
That reminds me. Somebody was telling me here local that Ron DeSantis had said something about telling everybody in Florida to buy extra guns.
Yeah. No, Ron. If I had my choice for the next presidential election, the front runner would be Ron
DeSantis. Yeah,
I
agree. Ron DeSantis should be president next.
But
here's the thing: if he's telling everybody go buy extra guns, I mean, if he's actually saying that shit, what does he know that we don't know? Because that means everybody, hey, go out and buy extra guns if ain't something getting ready to go down. So I wonder what it is he's anticipating.
I saw him. I saw him on Fox News in the middle of the Everglades, right in the middle of the swamps, where they set up a huge state facility to absorb all the illegals and deport them. They have an available huge runway and plane.
I think I heard about that. There's crocodiles all the way around it, right?
Yeah, they can't get anywhere. They go anywhere.
Go ahead, Sammy.
Yeah, well, basically, he's a no nonsense a doer. He's a man of his word. He's not a bullshit artist. He actually does what he wants and says what he plans to do, and he does it. He's a man of action, and that's what I like about Ron DeSantis, and I like that about Trump as well. But DeSantis,
I actually think Ron DeSantis has gotten red-pilled a little bit more than what he used to be too. I think he's gotten a lot more red-pilled than what he used to be.
Oh, he's hardcore.
Ron used to be kind of aloof, in my opinion, but he's gotten a lot more focus, seemed like, here lately. He's gotten a lot more focus. You know what? And that's a good thing. I wished everybody was red-pilled. I wished everybody was on top of shit.
You know what else he did? He managed to pass legislation banning weather modification of any kind.
I saw that. I wished everybody else had followed suit. Because that's you don't know what's in them canisters. I mean, there's people saying that there's barium and tritium and all kinds of nasty shit in there. We don't need to be breathing that shit in. We don't need to be breathing that in at all. And it ain't helping much, I don't think. I don't think it's helping much.
No, but it was Bill Gates released all those mosquitoes in the Everglades over there, remember?
Oh, did you hear, Sammy? He's moved up in the world. He's handling ticks now.
Right.
Yeah, the Lone Star tick in particular. He's using the Lone Star tick, and he's using it to spread mRNA technology as well as a new viral strain of Lyme disease that is so deadly. All it takes is one bite from the tick, and you stop breathing, or your heart stops, and you literally just drop dead.
Oh, that's so lovely.
One bite, and you drop dead. Why isn't this man in prison? I don't understand. I don't understand why he's not in prison. It makes no sense to me.
By the way, this is a quick public service announcement. We got a ticker on the bottom of the screen, and we also got a call out here. If people want to help out Vaughn, give him some couple of dollars in the Cash App, that would really be appreciated.
By the way, I did get a couple people give me some money on Cash App. It wasn't much, but they did give me a little bit of money.
It'll help you get a burger.
And it'll help me get a burger. And so, not necessarily a Whataburger, but a burger. And so thank you to those two people. You know who you are. And that was very nice of you, very sweet of you. Whatever.
I do want to say we got nice Christian man in the audience. He says he's loving the Sammy show. Listen, I know, I understand Sammy's an acquired taste. He's not exactly for everybody, but we love Sammy here. That's why we bring him up. Even though it was overwhelmingly 2 in the comments, we brought Sammy in anyway.
I'll psychoanalyze the trolls. You know what they don't like about me?
They don't like it because the schlong is too big. They're jealous. That's what it is.
I'll tell you what they don't like about me. I'm a Jew living in Israel that was formerly a New York Jew that's telling them the truth to their fucking faces. When they themselves they bitch and moan about the fucking issues, but they don't like it when foreigners know the truth about the ugly truth about America. It's so fucking embarrassing. We don't want to hear fucking foreigners telling us the truth to our face.
They only have Oreo vanilla chocolate. Yeah. All right, we got a comment out here. We got a comment here real quick. Oh, no, go do what you got to do. We got a comment here that says, I will donate $100 to Vaughn if you guys permanently ban Sammy.
Oh,
I'll
that's how
tell
much
you
people
what.
don't like the truth.
$100 is not good enough to permanently ban Sammy, but I'll tell you what, if you donate $100 of Vaughn, I'll ban Sammy from the show for at least a week. It's going to have to be something like if you want to say ban Sammy permanently, that's going to be something like $10,000, $20,000, because we love Sammy. Like I said, we love Sammy here in the show. So, I mean, we need money too, Sammy, so I apologize, but it's
Right.
going to have to be something big. But we're going to keep, I think at the end of the day, we'll keep Sammy here.
Yeah, well, tell me.
Anyway.
Sometimes they like what I have to say in my rants, but the honest to God's truth
You know
is,
what? When you get loud, and you're just laying the smacketh down on some of these fucking animals out there in the New World Order, yeah, everyone can get behind that. You know what I mean?
but what they don't like is that a Jew in Israel that should be subservient to the Americans and accept all their shit and let them talk shit all day long. But when I talk shit about them, it's so annoying. It's unacceptable. We can't deal with that.
If I donate $100, I'll have to get a job, but I guess that's better than Vaughn getting a job. I don't understand what that means, but whatever. Anyway, you're a Jew that knows what they're doing, and you got the goods, and you know what you're doing, and they don't like it.
Hey, what's so wrong?
The Bible says that when a Jew, it says in the Bible when B'nai Yisrael, when a Jew adheres to the laws of God, I don't remember where. I think it's Leviticus. I could be wrong. I think it's Vayikra. It says that if you keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, that God will actually grant you the wealth of the world. So this is why they hate the Jews. You know what I mean? This is we basically. Oh, what do you got? Oh, nice. Show that for everybody. That might be bigger than mine. Was that bigger than mine?
I don't know. Vanilla cake.
Oh, no, it's no, it's the same size. I thought yours was bigger there for a second. I thought it was a big red one, big white one. Go get your own straw. They're right over there. They're over by the soda machine. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying, but basically saying...
I'm a little bit late on this one. The Vaughn and John they've been live streaming right now from the car. So we're almost done with this. We'll skip through any Sammy if he starts talking, and then we'll switch over. We're switching to Glide, folks, as the song says, and we'll slide on over to the live that's going on right now from the car, folks.
Jews rule and Goyim drool is basically what I was saying, Sammy. Anyway, wrap it up for me, Sam.
Well, every other video I'm watching on YouTube now has rabbis from all over the world in
school. Well, no wonder you're a dumb motherfucker, because that's not what Genesis Bereshit 12 says. Israel doesn't even come into existence until Genesis.
Look how heavy Vaughn is breathing. I want to put this back just a sec. Look how heavy the guy's breathing just from walking up and eating. The act of eating and actually walking to get his food. Look at his chest heaving.
12 says.
Those titties, folks.
Israel doesn't even come into existence until Genesis, for fuck's sake, chapter 40. So you're 30 chapters off there, dum-dum. And Tucker Carlson, I guess, he's coming out as like, I guess, I don't know, a Jew hater, I guess it would be the terminology. He's anti-Zionist. Well, okay, he's anti-Zionist. And I thought it was a really good interview. And I thought, what's so funny about it is that I don't think Ted Cruz knew that he was walking into the gunfire. He had no idea Tucker was going to bend him over the barrel. Basically, I mean, God says to Avraham Avinu, he says to God the Father, God tells Father Abraham that his descendants, that will be blessed. If you follow. What are you getting now? Oh, naked. I thought he was going to get more food. Damn, I was like, Sam, Vaughn, what are you going to get now? God basically tells Abraham that it.
I have a cousin. I have a cousin named Mariah.
Clear, okay, as a real historian, as somebody who is a real historian,
Here we go,
who's
folks.
really studied this shit. These guys are clowns, man. They get on there, they don't know half of the shit they're even talking about, and I'm sitting there screaming at my monitor, saying, "No, dummy, you got to. It's this way, not that way." And it gets so frustrating after a while. It really does. I'm not bullshitting. It gets really frustrating because half of them don't know their history at all, and it's just so embarrassing. These are congressmen, these are senators, these are heads of state, these are people that are supposed to be knowledgeable, and they don't know shit. And it's horrible. It's horrible what little bit they do know, and it's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. And I don't know how to fix it. Can you fix stupid? I don't think you can fix stupid. But but I am a real historian. I am the one that used to go to the library every day and bury my nose in a bunch of books and learn everything that I can learn, because knowledge, after all, is power. And it's just very embarrassing. Half these clowns don't even know their own constitution. I'm constantly reminding people on True Social about the Federalist Papers and the Anti-Federalist Papers. They act like, oh my God, we don't know what the founders meant when they said this or when they said that. Go to the Federalist Papers and Anti-Federalist Papers and read what they said. They tell you flat out. Listen, they said, listen, you cannot quarter a foreign power on sovereign American soil. Okay, is the UN a foreign power? Yes. So why the fuck is it here? It's not supposed to be here. Founders made it clear. It's not supposed to be here. Yet send their happy ass back to Brussels where they belong.
And I think that's one of the things that I think Tucker Carlson is right about, is that our American politicians basically have dual loyalty, and that's a violation of the Constitution.
Yeah.
When you become a congressman, senator, governor, president, vice president, whatever the case may be, public servant, you swear an oath to uphold the Constitution. And the Constitution says that you have to fight against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Your allegiance is to America. So what you have these politicians that are Israel first, Ukraine first. They're everybody but America. Like Mike, everybody but America. They should be quite literally they should be lined up against the wall for treason. I mean, it is treacherous. It's a treacherous thing to do, to say that you care more about Israel. I mean, these cocksuckers, Ted Cruz will literally send billions of dollars to Israel so that they could protect their borders and defend their country, but won't give a fucking dime to us and to defend our country. So that that's why he's a scuzz bucket, and Ted Cruz is a lying piece of shit. And Trump gave him a beautiful nickname during the debates. They called him Lying Ted, and that's what he is. He's a liar.
Let me
go ahead.
Let me address that, because Ted Cruz, and some of you may not even know this, because you say, oh, well, Ted Cruz has been living in Texas all his life. Actually, no. Ted Cruz is a Cuban who first immigrated to Canada and was a Canadian citizen for years and years before getting into politics. And in fact, now I don't swear this, but I think he was even in politics up in Canada for a little while until he come down here to the States and got into politics. But it's important to understand that Ted Cruz is not an American. He's a Canadian. He's actually a Cuban that moved to Canada and got Canadian citizenship. And see, you'd be amazed how many Americans don't even know that he's not American. Now, Marco Rubio, I like Marco Rubio. I even like Ted Cruz. I like these guys, but they're not Americans. They're Cuban. All right, and a lot of people don't know.
They can hold office. They can never be president.
Lower office.
They can hold office, but
they can hold lower office, but not high office. They cannot be president. They cannot be vice president. But they can hold a lower office. I don't know how high that goes. Probably not too high. But of course, my brothers, I would rather people be 100% American if they're going to seek government office. But
Well, Trump was very vocal. I'm saying Trump was very vocal about getting up in all their asses, including Cruz, including the senator from South Carolina. What's his name? The Fagala.
Say that again. The senator where?
The one that's always pro-war. What's his name? The fag.
Lindsey Graham.
Lindsey Graham. So he was up all up in these people's asses, saying, "Look, they're not going to drag America into another,
don't have to pay taxes on it. So you're sending it as a gift. You're sending it as a friends and family. That's how you're sending the PayPal donation, guys. All right, go ahead, Sammy. What you were saying?
I'm playing games all they want, but I'm telling you, the people's going to get pissed, man. This is not funny anymore. Okay, we've lost loved ones. We've lost all that weaponry over in Afghanistan. We're sick to death of it. No more fucking wars with us. Now, y'all want to go out there and you want to kick each other in the ass. Fine by me, but keep us the fuck out. We're done. We don't want no more to do with that shit. No more. We're done with it. We done our part. We did good. Everything's fine.
Listen. I heard you. Well, they're even trying to compel
the Persians and the Iranians that want a regime change, that want peace, need to topple the mullahs and Ayatollah themselves. And if they need assistance, and keyword there, assistance, we might be able to lend a hand or two. But I mean, they have to start it. They have to initiate it. It has to be a spontaneous thing done by the local people. And and then if they do it and it takes hold, then maybe we can help a little bit. I don't know.
I mean, to me, I find it disgusting that we're sitting around and we're thinking about how can we overthrow another country's government. I mean, could you imagine if there was a bunch of foreigners from another country and they're talking about overthrowing the United States government and committing assassination of our president and overthrowing our government so that they can have a newer pro whatever American government for them?
Your country was overthrown.
I mean, we wouldn't like it.
No, but your country was clandestinely overthrown.
The point being is, I don't give a shit about Iran. I mean, to be honest with you, it's a shithole country. It's a shit place to live. And quite honest and frank, I could care less. I could care less. I could care less that they hate Jews. I could care less that they fund Hamas. I could care less that they do any of these things. It has nothing to do with me. And I live my own life. I mean, unless they're... Yeah, I got my own problems. So, to me, I mean,
Trump wants to be.
That's why I bring back my buddy Ron Paul. I like Ron Paul, the dad. I don't like the son. Rand Paul, he's a muttonhead. But the daddy, Rand Paul, he's pretty good. Ron Paul is the daddy. Yeah, I like him. I always liked him as a politician because he was a no nonsense type of guy. You know what I'm saying? It has to go both ways.
Folks, I'm just going to go freshen my drink. I'll let this ramble for a few minutes, and then when I get back, we'll switch over to the current live stream.
Trump is keeping his finger on the trigger in regards to Iran because he's still threatening them. He says, we have 6 targets on our roster that we still want to hit if you dare, provoke us again. He said it.
Yeah, supposedly there was like 8 or 9 targets. Supposedly there was like 8 or 9 targets that we were supposed to hit, and we hit like 3 of them already and shit. So there's like 5 more to go.
No, he says 6. He says there's 6 more on the roster.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of countries that they rattled off. It was an interview with this general from years back. I think he was under Bush, and they asked this Wesley Clark. I think it was they were interviewing.
Right.
And they asked him. They said, what's his story about all these targets?" And Wesley Clark's like, "Yeah, man, there's like 8 or 9 countries that we have lined up to hit, and to not necessarily regime change, but to make it to where that they no longer pose a threat in the Middle East.
Right.
And and he rattled off all 8 of them, and I'm
Iran,
like, damn, that's a lot of
Iran,
work, and it's going to
Iran was the
cost a
last
lot of
one.
money.
Iran
I
was
just,
saved for the last one. Iran was saved for last.
Iran's the last one. I don't know.
Yeah,
How
he
many have we
rattled off
done?
the names of the countries,
Have
and
we
Iran was
done
being
all 8?
saved.
Have
Iran
we
was
done all 8
saved for last.
countries?
Yes,
We have.
yes, yes.
Oh,
Libya,
well, okay.
Sudan, Iraq,
praise the Lord,
Syria.
then, but-
And he said Iran was being saved for last.
Now, just let's take a moment. I would like you guys to compare physiques of these 2 fine single ladies, male specimens that we have here.
Well, praise the gods then. We're done. Okay, well, we're good. And if we've done all 8 countries, we're done. We're getting the fuck out of Dodge. We're going to get our shit, get our people, and get the hell out of the Middle East. And if Russia wants to get in that quagmire, they're free to do it. President Putin, hey, man, good on you. Have fun. Get in that Middle East and get into a quagmire all you want, because we're done. We're fucking done, okay? We're done over here. All right, no more shit. Okay, we're done with the shit. We are
For the most part-
$13.9 trillion in debt, folks. We got to concentrate on getting out of debt. We got to concentrate on rebuilding some of our infrastructure. We've got bridges and highways here that are literally falling apart. I come down fucking I-64 and thought I was going to rattle my damn teeth out of my head. Oh, wait, I already did. Okay, so, yeah, the bad repair. I-64 is bad, need a repair. The bridge that I was on looked like it was from the goddamn Flintstones.
It looked like the bridge would look like we're secular opinion. So
Yeah, it looked like it was out of the damn Flintstones. Okay, it needs fixed. We got shit here, right here in America, needs fixed. We need to get our bills paid. We need to get our fucking debt knocked down. We got our own shit that needs to be done. Let's concentrate on that first, and then if we want to help somebody, fine. But we got our own shit to fix first, right here. We got to fix our shit. This is getting ridiculous. We got too much shit that needs to be fixed, man. Wait.
You know what it is? It's Rockefeller's
Sammy,
curse.
this is going to be final comments. Just let you know, Sammy, final comments, okay?
Yeah, all right, well, I'll say this. It's Rockefeller's curse for committing you to being the hegemon of the world through.
I got 100% victory. Okay, so that's coming. And, not sure what shape that will take, but I suspect it'll be restoring everything that has been taken from me. And that's a good thing. That's an awesome thing. So I'm looking forward to that. And, we'll see what's going on. I have several applications that I need to get filled out and try to get me a good paying job or try to get disability, either one. I may do both. I'll try to go to the government building and try to get disability and whatnot. But we're gonna get some shit done. Going to get changes made, folks.
It'd really be a shame if someone forwarded these videos of Vaughn talking, I'm either going to get a job or disability. It doesn't really work like that, or both. Yeah, typically. I mean, anyways, without getting into the technical details, I mean, I'm sure there's avenues you could work from home and still get a partial disability or something, but Vaughn ain't going to do that. He's saying it's an either or for him. I'll just get a job, make 7 figures. If my disability doesn't come in.
Don't worry.
If you want to do any interviews with Vaughn, if you want to come talk about the show, email me at getchulajobs@gmail.com. If you want to be a part of the show, let me know what's going on. We really appreciate the donations. If you want to donate through Cash App, please do. PayPal, we got the links. Georgina, please help us out. Why doesn't Vaughn do Uber? That could be a
I love it when John goes in this phase where he's talking as if there's an actual audience and they're actually doing content. Like, actually, it's just them sitting in Burger King gorging themselves and then like talking bullshit. Like, there's no show, there's no structure, there's no. What was that blurb about? What was any of that about?
thing. Maybe I give Vaughn my car and he'd go drive around, do Uber all day. They will just tell you in GPS where to go. Vaughn has a bright political career ahead of him. Yeah, that's true. He can get into politics. Maybe he could become the governor of Jersey. That'd be kind of good. That could be good. Anyway, take care, guys. I hope all you trolls drown in your own filth, and I'll see you on the other show. See you in the next show.
All right, let's jump over and see what's cooking in the car. Oh yeah, the shorts, the haircut, folks, the haircut. All right, here we are.
He came out to see me instead.
Hey, I thought you had an apartment, and surprise, you got rid of it. Just didn't make the time.
Well, you knew I wasn't living in my car. What do you mean you had a? Well, I had an apartment last month. Well,
Right, but everybody was saying no. He's faking it. He's really.
am I faking it now?
You're definitely not faking
Am I?
it. now,
Am I not in the
because
car? Yeah, here we are.
Here we are. So
Yeah, here we are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, that's what they're saying. Oh, he's faking it, Vaughn. He's still got his apartment. He's just faking it. You
But
know,
that's what the scumbag backers were saying, right?
And the backers were saying that shit too. Yeah. Yeah.
What was her name? Clarity?
Charity.
Charity? What type of redneck names that kid Charity?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the question.
Yeah, okay.
This is the question.
Okay.
How did these motherfucking trolls know what charity was 3 years in advance?
Well, is that true?
Yes, it's
What do you mean by that?
It's true. Ask them.
They knew who she was 3 years ago?
They knew who she was 3 years ago. I got fucking emails. I got text messages. I got the whole fucking shebango. They knew who Charity was 3 years before she actually came out and played her little part in this whole mess.
Okay, well, I don't know about all that.
Sure did.
Okay. Well,
so that's the
it was
question.
all set up.
It's
all fucking
It
trolls.
was an absolute setup.
They
There was
couldn't
no question.
stand that you won a big victory
Yes, that's right.
and you got your property. They faked the will, then you found the real will, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And they couldn't. They concocted a concocted plan.
Right.
Oh, there you go, Brittany baby. Oh, there's another one for you. And they concocted a plan that day when you won. When we did that show in November a couple of years ago, they said, okay, we have to get him.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what it was.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They couldn't stand you fucking winning. Well, they should have just said they should have just capitulated and said, you know what? Let's leave Vaughn alone. It's been 20 fucking years. 25 years. He had enough abuse. Let's leave him in peace. But they couldn't. But they can't.
They can't.
You know, so I mean that's what they're probably concocting another plan right now as we speak to harm us.
Yeah, probably.
You know, they're doing something.
They're coming up with something. Yeah.
But you know what? At the end of the day, you're gonna lose, man.
Yeah, you're gonna lose, guys.
And the kids are gonna be almost 18 here soon. In what, 2 years, 3 years?
3 years. They'll be
Maybe we'll keep it low for 2 or 3 years, and we'll find a way to get the kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we'll go back to Kentucky.
Yeah, maybe so. You never know.
Maybe
We'll
the
see what
doctors
we
will be done by then.
Maybe.
Oh, my nose is stuffed.
It sure is.
1 second.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, blew a big snot bubble.
Quality content,
Oh,
folks.
my nose is clogged. Oh,
Yeah.
like Todd's brain, it's clogged.
There you go.
Can you-
What does it say?
What happened to all of the many from the property?
What happened to all the what?
From the he can't spell.
He can't spell or I can't read.
The
One of
backers get it. Yeah, the backers are gonna get it. The backers are gonna get it.
Yeah. Yeah, what goes around comes around. Karma is a real thing. I know, some people don't want to believe in karma. Well, karma is a real thing.
I believe in karma.
Yep,
What we call it in Judaism, measure for measure.
Well, see, that even
Measure for measure happens no matter what.
see, even atheists, even some atheists believe in karma. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's what goes around.
I'm gonna just
comes
lean back a little bit. I'm a little tired.
Yeah, lean back a little bit and fall asleep and leave me to do the show.
If you want to.
I'm kidding.
I mean, it's okay.
I don't give a shit. Do whatever you
All
want.
right.
But anyways, yeah. So
God, I miss my fucking Solomon too.
I know
Oh,
Sharpie. That's who I miss.
I know. I would have loved to meet him.
Oh, Sharpie.
One of these days, you guys know the scenario I'm thinking. He just keeps talking about getting his dick sucked. He's putting the seat back. Oh, I wish my girl was here. I just closed my eyes, and Von's sitting there, no teeth. How long, folks? How long? Come on. Things are going to get really weird.
Would he?
Yeah, he loves.
He seemed like such a good puppy.
He's a good puppy.
And I wish I could. I wish Floppy Dog was still around.
Floppy, yeah.
At midnight.
In midnight.
Could you imagine all 5 puppies survive at midnight? Well, there's an alternative universe. I mean, if you believe in all, string theory, there's a universe out there
they're still alive.
where midnight and the 5 puppies are still alive, and so whatever. It is what it is. They're in heaven now.
Yeah.
They're with Hakadosh Baruch Hu.
Yeah, that's right.
We believe in Judaism that even animals go to heaven.
Yeah. Well, if they're a good soul, of course. Why not?
All souls go to heaven.
If they're a good soul, I see no reason why not.
Yeah.
None whatsoever.
My eyes are a little tired, Vons. I'm going to close them a little bit. All
Close
right?
them a little bit. Yeah, you're going to be snoring here. In about 5
Oh,
minutes.
no, I don't snore.
Yeah, sure you don't. It'll be
I don't snore. What do you mean?
It'll be the Bond show. It'll be the Bond show.
Sammy, should I invite Sammy to take over?
Fuck no. He can't. I gotta tell him. I gotta talk about Israel. Bombing and rockets and I'm like, Sammy, we already know, bro. I mean, it's in the fucking mainstream news, dude. Shit.
I know.
But it's all good. I don't care. I mean, Sammy has his own show that he does with John called
Sam reporting live from the Holy Land.
Sam reporting live from the Holy Land. So he's got his own show. So it's not like
And then we do the Von John live.
Yeah, Von John live, and then
We do Von John live, and then Sammy reporting from
the Holy Land. So so he's got a show. He's it's just
he likes to take over.
he likes to take over.
Oh, my head hurts all of a sudden for some reason.
Move over, Rover, and let Jimmy take over. Yeah, there you go.
I think probably one of the trolls are probably casting a fucking some sort of.
Yeah, well, that shit ain't gonna work.
You need to put a cone of protection around the car, Bob. You know what we forgot? We got to get salt. We put a salt circle around.
We got to put a salt line. Yeah, that's right. Because nothing gets past the salt line. Nothing.
We got to put a salt circle around the cars next to our.
Salt line. It's I got a brand new pen.
Jason, you got a brand new key. I love that song.
I wish I could fucking read that tiny fucking writing. Holy shit.
I know.
He told John he is a fake Jew to his face.
Who, Sammy said that?
I don't know. And I think Sammy did say something about you being a fake Jew.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did? Well, fuck him. I mean, I can personally vouch for all the fucking tests and reading and all the learning that you did to learn that damn religion. So he can go fuck himself. You may not be a Jew by blood, that's true. But I mean, holy shit, man, with all the teaching and reading and shit that you've done, I think you should qualify for one.
I think so too. I think I qualify.
I think you should. But that's okay. I mean, if not, that's fine. If Sammy...
I don't care anymore. I don't really
I think you should go to Freedom Religion and say, fuck it. Just go to Freedom Religion.
Will Freedom Religion give me back my Solomon too?
Maybe.
I need a guarantee, man.
Well...
I want that. I miss her so fucking much, man.
Well, I can't make a guarantee.
There's days where I'm just at work and I'm just working. I'm walking along, and all of a sudden
you just think about her.
I think about her, and I just break down.
Huh?
I break down.
Break down. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight. Carry that weight a long time. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight. Carry that weight a long time. Boom, boom. I'm gonna give you a clean. pillow. Where the fuck's my pillow? Where'd my pillow go?
Oh, you took it to the car?
I took it to the car? No, it's right here.
Oh.
I got my pillow. I got my
Show
pillow.
it off.
I'm going to show off my pillow. Okay, there it is. Okay, here we go. I got the last seahorse pillow they had. It's fucking awesome. And it's for my head because I don't have a pillow for my head.
Dude, they are becoming a gay couple. Not there's anything wrong with that, but come on. Are they not? Is this not, I mean, I don't know, but is this not how it happens? Is this not the blossomings of a inter-male relationship? Is this not what this, I don't know what I'm witnessing here, folks.
Forgot to bring pillows for some stupid reason.
The odd
I got
couple.
a pillow for my head now, and it was the last seahorse they had. So it's mine, all mine. Remember Daffy Duck? Daffy Duck?
Yeah,
Daffy Duck. Yeah, so
Rabbit season. No, duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Boom. Close up.
Boom.
Gets him.
Yeah, gets it every time. Yep. And anyway, so yeah, but yeah, it's going to be real interesting. I hope the backers get everything they justly deserve. Because you know, the gods don't play. And the gods are going to do everything in their power to make sure that anybody that scams me, trolls me, does anything to me gets repaid in full, and maybe even threefold. But they definitely go get paid back. Okay, so you know, I'm not concerned about that. You know, because a lot of people, aren't you concerned about that? No, because the gods and goddesses of freedom religion will take care of that. They'll make it right. And so, no, I'm not concerned about that. Not at all. My concern is, you know, moving forward and, you know, getting me a nice place to live and making a lot of money and then start flipping homes. And when I start flipping homes, baby, it's all over. Especially when I hit them rich neighborhoods back there. Oh, fuck yeah. It's done, man. It's fucking done. Okay. When you got houses that are going for $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, and I start flipping them bad boys, I'm gonna get, you know, $100,000. $100,000 just to flip one house. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be just fine. Thank you very fucking much. I'll be just fine. And there ain't gonna be nothing nobody can say or do about it. Not a damn thing, because it's all legal, you know. Flipping houses is legal. And I may have to get a license or a permit or some shit, but so fucking what, you know. I don't care to get that. But flipping houses is totally legal. And, you know, I flip $1 million. Let's say I flip a house that's $1.5 million. Okay, I'll probably get 50 grand out of that. Maybe even more than that. So, I mean, you know, you gotta think about how much I'm going to make. I'm going to make a lot of money, man. Make a shit ton of money. You know, and there's not a damn thing anybody can do about it. Because it's all legal. 100% legal. So it's gonna be a very, very, very different situation than what anybody has wanted or said or done. It's gonna be glorious. Oh yes, yes, yes. And that's just the way it is, man. Just the way that it is, boys and girls. Anyways, so yeah, that's where we're at. And let's see, what are we doing? What do we need to talk about? We need to talk about, let's see, I think they shot and killed their own dog. They had a dog. They had a dog pinned up in the backyard. I think they shot and killed it too. Because I don't know, maybe it went after a chicken or something. I don't know. But I think they killed it too because I didn't see it nowhere. So I don't know. Anyways, yeah, everything of value that I had, aside from a few things, it all got put on a burn pile and burned. I don't know what their modus operandi was for that. But they burned damn near everything. I mean, I should have had a big bag of t-shirts and jeans in the little tiny brown house. And I look in there and they ain't there. They're not there, not at all. So it's been put out on a burn pile. Oh hell yeah. Oh well, that's all right. That's all right.
Oh man.
There's a payday coming for you. Oh man, what? What's the matter?
My fucking head is killing me.
Your heads are killing me. I'll take you a Tylenol. Anyways, yeah, so it's all good, man. But yeah, things are going to be different. Trust me, they are. You know, like I said, I've already got some job prospects working, and we'll see what happens with them. And then, you know, other than that, though, I mean, you know, if nothing else, I could go back to being a DJ again. I enjoy being a DJ. I had a good time doing it. Of course, it, you know, it wouldn't be New York, it'd be New Jersey, but who gives a shit, right? And you made some good money doing that. I made good money doing that. So we'll see how things go. But yeah, man, it's, things are changing. I'm so glad I got my seahorse pillow, man. You know, that plastic's kind of rough on your head, man. You know, so now I got a pillow. I got a pillow. I got a machine gun. I can still fight. What movie is it from? And what quote is that? Who quoted that? What movie is it from? And who made the quote? I was right again. Oh no, I was right again. Number 221. I got a brand new pair of skis. You got a brand new pair. What is it? Sleeping in the car. Actually, there's a whole shitload of people sleeping in their car. Like I said earlier, the waiting list for housing is 2 years. So a lot of people sleep in their car until housing becomes available. That's just the way it goes, man. You know, shit happens. Let's see what the governor has to say, and the lieutenant governor, AG. No, AG. Let's see, Pam Bondi is an AG. Who's the junior AG? Junior Heritage.
What are they saying?
I don't know. It's hard to read it. Knock him around and tell him that he's snoring. No, I ain't gonna do that. Let him snore. Who cares? I don't give a shit. Doesn't bother me. Does not bother me a bit. You know, you gotta roll with it, baby. You gotta live one day at a time. Not worry about shit that's inconsequential. Only worry about important things. You know, now if that message at the end was a long, protracted hallway or some shit like that, that would be necessary to say stay out of the rain or something, that'd be different. But that's not what happened, was it, Charles? No. So unless you're going to contribute as far as putting something out there that we can actually bite down on. Let's see what we got here. Vaughn, have you tried? Panhandling at oil? At all? Oh, panhandling at all? I don't know. I've never panhandled, but there's always a first time for everything. So you never know. We'll have to see. I mean, you know, we'll see what's going on. But I don't think panhandling is exactly what, you know, now panhandling is what it should have done back in Clay County. All that countryside, you know. But here in the city, not too many panhandlers. I think instead, like I said, I'll give me a job in an office building somewhere, filing paperwork or, doing something else. But I don't need to be. Yeah, that's a lot of destruction. That's oh well, that's the way it goes, right? So anyway, we have a crescent moon tonight. Fuck me, we did. I guess it went behind the clouds. Oh well. Well, we did have a crescent moon. It was right there. It's not there anymore. So oh well. So we have a crescent moon, and with the crescent moon is soon to be new beginnings. And the last possible 100 bill. Oh, he's going at it. Anyway. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. All we gotta do now is get our forms turned in and see what happens. See who bites. Get us a nice maybe a microwave. You never know. I mean, we can get one of the little coffee warmer microwaves. You never know what I'm liable to dream up. I'm liable to dream up all kinds of shit. It's untelling. Let's see. Damn, I can barely see that shit. Let's see. Not real. Good. Maybe. YouTube, maybe. Something. Fine. Well, that's kind of a silly question to ask you. This thing is getting extremely hot, which does worry me. So I think what we'll do is we'll call it a day and get this turned off because it's getting extremely hot. It's mobile devices. Where do I where do we go? Alright, but anyways, the car is getting towed. No, the car is not getting towed. Are you fucking high? Car is getting towed. Yeah. Car is getting towed and are you afraid of the dark? I seem to be sitting right smack dab in the middle of the darkness. I'd say the answer is no. It's not about end of the world. Yeah,
The one that left $16?
Yeah, that's it.
You watch out. You gotta watch out with the computer screen.
Yeah, I know. I haven't moved it. All I did was bring it closer to me. They can't tell what's out there. So it's all good. Entertainment. And we'll take your entertainment and shove it. This is getting hot, John. Going ahead and end the stream, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, because it's getting really.
It's okay.
It's getting really, really hot.
Isn't it? It's cold in the car though.
I know, but the mobile device is really.
It's fine.
You sure it's fine?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, we got 30 minutes.
Oh, we got 30 minutes. Okay.
So we'll end it at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
20 minutes.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I got my eyes closed a little bit. I feel a little better.
You feel a little better?
My head was hurting me for some reason.
Oh, well, don't do that. Yeah, we don't.
Any good comments?
I've been trying to read them.
Yeah. We gotta get it. We gotta get a screen where
We
we
gotta
can
get
see it.
something bigger. Yeah, we gotta get something bigger. Holy shit.
The big red one.
The big red one. That's right. So we got 30 minutes, huh? Damn. Let's see. Let's see. What anybody?
Who's your favorite actress, Vaughn?
My favorite actress?
Yeah, favorite actress.
Oh God. The first Catwoman. Julie Newmar.
Oh yeah.
Julie Newmar.
Oh wow, yeah, Vaughn. What a fucking.
And then she was replaced by Eartha Kitt.
Yeah.
Which was the second Catwoman, and she was hot as hell too. And let's see, who else? Linda Carter, Wonder Woman. Linda Carter, Wonder Woman. Let's see, what else?
Yeah, Lynn Carter, she was fucking nice.
Yeah, she still is. Of course, my all-time favorite though is Pat Benatar. I love Pat Benatar. And if she's still alive, she probably still looks pretty good too. Did a bright light just shine down on us? Or was it just me? Oh well, anyway. But yeah, man. So keep up. Let's see who else.
Yeah, I hear exactly that too.
Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, sure.
ET's checking in. Yeah, probably is. Probably is, actually. It probably is. Go get your grooming your grease ball. What are you talking about, dude? There ain't no grease ball here. I just got out of the shower today.
Yeah. Guy's talking about himself.
You're talking about yourself because I just got out of the shower today. So did John. We both took showers today. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about, dude. Take your grease ball and go home. Take your ball and go home, motherfucker. And in this case, a grease ball. But yeah, take your ball and go home. There's no grease ball here. I don't know what you're talking about. You're tripping balls, man. That's what's going on. You're tripping balls. Anyways, what we got here? 3742. Okay, eyes are blue. 3742. I see me and I see you. Let me think. Is Trump pissing off anybody anywhere in the world? That's what I want to know. I haven't been keeping up. With Trump, man. Maybe he's pissed off the entire world, and I just didn't know about it. I'm too busy moving and moves and packing and stacking. But you never know. You never know until you try. But yeah, a very interesting place. We were at a particular place.
Which one?
We were in a particular place. It was the other Burger King. We were at a particular place, and we was going to do a live show. Here comes this fucking 300-person flash mob and fucking fills up the entire
Oh,
goddamn
yeah.
parking lot. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? And then the piggies show up and start looking around and saying, what the fuck's going on
Oh,
there?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
Piggy.
2 cruisers, 2 big cruisers. So yeah, what the fuck happened? It was really bizarre, man. It just out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, man. We went down to get some parts, and we come back.
That's right.
And when we come back, man, the fucking place was packed. It's like, what the hell? That's really weird. So I don't know.
So Model Feesdom is having a shit.
Who what? Who is? Who is?
What happened?
Who's having a shit?
Well, I don't even remember what I was saying.
I don't either. Anyways, we'll have to watch the video. Look at my pillow.
You got a nice pillow, Vaughn. I'm jealous.
My pillow's nice, man. Isn't it a nice pillow?
I'm jealous.
It's a nice pillow, man. I'm gonna sleep good tonight, man, because I got a nice pillow. And you don't. So there. You don't have a seahorse pillow. I do.
ETs are checking in, Vaughn. How's the ETs?
Yeah, there was like a bright light came through the front window there for a split second. And I guess that's either them warping in or warping out.
Warping in, warping out, yeah.
Or both. Maybe warping in.
Uh-oh. They lose connection?
I have my
there we
phone
go.
protection.
Right.
Well, looks like they shut her down. Well, let's watch the first 11 minutes. See if we missed anything. Let's refresh. Oh, Jesus. Turn out the lights.
All right, fucking assholes, we are back.
Yeah.
So, let's get people back in the room. It'll take them a second to figure out that we're back alive.
Right.
Too bad we couldn't play the music, yeah, right? We couldn't do karaoke. We got to do karaoke night, Vaughn.
Yeah. Really.
You know what? We'll do karaoke night. You know what? I'll load up on my phone just the track with no voice.
Right.
And then maybe we could do the singing.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do the singing. Oh man, I'm fucking hot.
Got me want to go get a drink.
You want to go grab your thing and get it? Yeah, go
grab
grab your drink and go. Make sure you put ice in it. Keep it nice and cold.
Yeah, I'll grab a thing. I'll be right back.
You got it. The best idea you had all night. Get something cold to drink. Hey assholes, you back? Oh. I'm not joking, but I really do think I got one of Shannon's pussy here stuck in my throat hole. That's why I'm coughing. Maybe Vaughn might be right on that. I think he might be right on that. What's going on? Who's that? Sydney, Australia? Vaughn. So did you hear how Vaughn was in the mic? No. So you were fucking lying sacks of shit, and you're trolls. I don't believe a goddamn word that you have to say about any goddamn thing. You wake up and you're lying. You know it's like what the Bible says. Every thought of man was of malice. Me and Vaughn played back the video. It was perfectly fine. Hey John, it is true that your life is it true that you hate homosexuals? I mean, I don't hate homosexuals, but they're sinners. They're committing a chet, a grave sin. How can you live with yourself? I know, Todd. Todd, I don't know how you live with you being a disappointment. Yeah, I don't know how Todd lives with. Trolls are the worst liars. Yeah, trolls are liars. Yeah. So let's put that up on the screen there for a second. Is it true? Hey, John, is it true that you hate homosexuals? Well, hate would mean that you have this vile vitriol towards a particular group of people. I don't, the LGBTQ plus community, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves, their lifestyle is absolutely vile. I mean, absolutely disgusting. So I will say that it isn't a grave sin to have sex outside of marriage. Why do you brag about? You said no. Now, according to Judaism, um, you know, that's a very. You think you got me on that one, but you don't have me on that.
Well, except that you didn't get married as a Jew. I'd like to point that out, folks. That he abandoned his faith to marry a Muslim, and he became a Jewslim. But he was not married as a Jew. Just to be absolute, maybe in your heart, J Dubs. Maybe in your heart.
That one, you're actually wrong. All right, Vaughn, what did you get? Fanta? Oh, okay, Fanta is good. Close that door. You're letting all the cold air out. Get that fucking door. Shit. Yeah, just dump that on the floor. Yeah. Let's dump it back there. We'll pick it up later. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Green Ghost. Todd comes off as he has no life. Yeah, he comes off as someone who's an absolute big L. Yeah. I mean, he amounted to nothing. I mean, he came. I mean, he basically amounted to a big pile of dog shit. I mean, in his life, But it is what it is. We love Todd anyway. We love him like a mutton head. Happy.
These guys, two guys who are living together in a fucking car. Right? Let's just put that in perspective. Just whenever they criticize anybody else, just remember that, folks.
Cabby, get a life, Todd. Yes.
Yes.
How's the Panther? It's good.
Happy Cabby speaks from the grave. Yes.
So this is part 3, but it's really part 2 because I deleted 2, but we're just going to fast forward and pretend like that didn't happen. Pretend it didn't happen. That's right. Just like Todd, we pretend that Todd.
Ooh, I wonder what happened.
Mom swallowed him instead of his dad coming in a snatch. I'm glad that the sleeping in the car prophecy has been fulfilled. Oh, you had a prophecy of sleeping in the car?
No.
Oh.
He's talking shit.
Oh, okay. Should we get rid of him?
No. Leave it up. No, leave
it up there. Okay.
Leave that up there because anybody with half a brain knows that.
That's a liar.
That's a liar.
Yeah, that's a liar.
Yeah, that's correct.
Go on and touch me, babe. Can't you see that I am not afraid?
That's right.
What was that promise that you made? What was it that she said? We're going to get the beats to the songs, and we're going to do karaoke.
He can't carry a tune in a bucket, but that's okay.
Come on out, touch me, babe. Woo, can't you see? Could you imagine? Oh, that's gonna be fucking great.
Yeah, you know that episode in the Blues Brothers, where they're in that cowboy bar.
Oh yeah.
Throwing the fucking beer bottle.
Oh, that's I love that.
Yeah. You gotta get the.
And then the guy goes, "You owe him like $90. You owe us $90 worth of." Well, I thought the beers were free. Yeah. The Blues Brothers is a classic.
It is a classic.
Now, Blues Brothers Part 2 is absolute fucking dog shit.
Right.
I don't know what they thought of the sequel. That sequel was so bad. The sequel was so bad. But I could play. If I really choose to sing, I think I could do it.
You could do it.
Come on out, touch me, babe. There you go, Brittany Venti.
Yeah, hi,
Brittany Venti.
Yeah, hi, Brittany. Where you at, Brittany?
I'm not into the mulatto girls, but Vaughn likes them.
Me,
She has the cute curly hair. I like her curly hair.
Did I hear a scream?
That might have been Todd farting.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard a scream.
I might have been Fat Larry rolling over and squishing somebody.
Could be.
Fat Larry. Hopefully Solar Marshall's correct and that he's dead. Uh-oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Oh, he's puking.
No one just
okay.
quit. Solar, speaking of solar, give him Cisco the link.
Cisco around? I don't want to drop the link in the public. I don't want to.
Well, no, I said mail him the link.
It's too much work on the fucking phone. Yeah. Cisco, if you're out there, Cisco, leave a comment. I'll drop the link.
Yeah, there you go.
VONHELTON invented the one cheek sneak. What does that mean? The one cheek sneak.
One cheek sneak. I don't know what it is, but I didn't invent it. So.
Did you guys have any safety protocols for sleeping in the car? Apparently, some of the trolls are trying to arrange for you guys to be egged. Well, I'll tell you what. I already egged some of the trolls' mothers, so it's okay if it happens.
Yeah.
How you doing? You cold? Is the ear on good?
It feels good.
It feels good, right?
Fuck yeah. Feels good.
Oh yeah, it's hot. Oh yeah, it's hotter than Africa
I
out
don't
there.
know why it's hot. It's nighttime out, and it's over.
My car says 83 degrees outside.
See, that's insane.
83 in the fucking middle of the night, man.
And it should not be. That's insane. That's too damn hot. That's too damn hot, man. I'm hot, sticky and sweet, from my head to my feet. Yeah. Easy evaporator, come a knocking on my door. Sunshine anytime, good to be sweet. Easy baby, sugar on me, yeah.
Does Vaughn have a car? Yeah, he's a SUV.
That's right there.
Vaughn, what is your winter plans? Will you survive the Jersey winter in your car? Well, by the winter time, we're going to be having a mansion.
Yeah,
Vaughn's planning on getting a 7-figure job.
Getting a 7-figure job. You think I'm going to wait around 2 fucking years for goddamn welfare to get off their ass and give me my fucking disability? Hell no.
Hell no, man.
Hell no. I got to do something before then. Shit. 2 fucking years? That's ridiculous.
That is fucking ridiculous.
That's insane. That's fucking insane. You know.
Again, folks, he's going to get a 7-figure paying job until he can sort out his disability. Then he's on Easy Street.
Vaughn hates the cold and went north. Is that true? You hate the cold and you
hate the cold.
Oh.
Yeah, that is true. I do hate the cold.
You were supposed to go west, young man.
Yeah, sure went west.
Go west. Right? Isn't that what they say? Go west?
Yeah, that's what they say. I almost went west. I almost went to Arizona. I did. I was thinking about it.
Yeah, you came out to see me instead.
I came out to see you instead because, hey, I thought you had an apartment, and surprise, you got rid of it just in the nick of time.
Well, you knew I wasn't living in my car. What do you mean you had it? Well, I had an apartment last month. Well,
right, but everybody was saying no. He's faking it. He's really.
Am I faking it now?
You're definitely not faking it.
Am I not in the car? Yeah, here we are.
Here we are. So
yeah, here we are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, that's what they're saying. Oh, he's faking it, Vaughn. He's still got his apartment. He's just faking it. You know,
but that's what the scumbag backers were saying, right?
And the backers were saying that shit too. Yeah.
What was her name? Clarity?
Charity.
What type of redneck names that kid Charity?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the question.
Yeah, okay.
This is the question.
Okay.
How did these motherfucking trolls know what Charity was 3 years in advance?
Well, is that true?
Yes. It's
true. What do you mean by that?
It's true. Ask them.
They knew who she was 3 years ago?
They knew who she was 3 years ago. I got fucking emails. I got text messages. I got the whole fucking shebango. They knew who Charity was 3 years before she actually came out and played her little part in this whole mess.
Okay. Well, I don't know about all that.
Sure did.
Okay. Well.
So that's the
it was all set up. It's all fucking trolls.
It was an absolute setup.
They couldn't stand that you won a big victory.
Yes, that's right.
And you got your property. They faked the will, then you found the real will, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
and they couldn't. They concocted a concocted plan.
Right.
Oh, there you go, Brittany, baby. Oh, there's another one for you. And they concocted a plan that day when you won. When we did that show in November a couple of years ago, they said, okay, we have to get him.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what it was.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They couldn't stand you fucking winning. Well, they should have just said they should have just capitulated and said, you know what? Let's leave Vaughn alone. It's been 20 fucking years. 25 years. He had enough abuse. Let's leave him in peace. But they couldn't. But they can't.
They can't.
You know, so I mean that's what they're probably concocting another plan right now as we speak to harm us.
Yeah, probably.
You know, they're doing something.
They're coming up with something. Yeah.
But you know what? At the end of the day, you're gonna lose, man.
You're gonna lose, guys.
And the kids are gonna be almost 18 here soon. In what, 2 years, 3 years?
3 years. They'll be
Maybe we'll keep it low for 2 or 3 years, and we'll find a way to get the kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we'll go back to Kentucky.
Yeah, maybe so. You never know.
Maybe the doctors will be done by then.
Maybe.
Oh, my nose is stuffed.
It sure is.
1 second.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, blew a big snot bubble.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, my nose is clogged. Oh,
yeah,
like Todd's brain is clogged.
Oy vey. So this is pretty much where we picked it up from. Now he talked about a part 2 that he had deleted or something. So I don't. Let's take a look just in case. Oh, evening coffee part 1. Let's what the hell?
Still a little bit cold. Okay. Oh, got the AC on.
Yeah.
See, oh, it's down 156. So we 2 minutes. It went down 1 point. See, I told you the AC kills the gas, but it's all right. We'll keep cold while we do the live stream. We keep 1 point, and then it's gonna be 2 points, and then 3 points, and then 4 points, and then fuck you, motherfuckers! Right, sit and spin, bitch.
That's right. That's right.
Sit and spin, motherfucker. Yeah. So this is the first ever Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, the first ever evening coffee. Oh, we got another group of females coming. Holy, where's all these women coming from? It's like 70 virgins from heaven, like a Muslim or something. Holy cow! It's like an old George Carlin joke. God didn't say virgins; He said Virginians. You know, you got 70 Virginians. Oh no, they're teeny boppers. Oh, I thought it was a car full of women.
Oh, it's a car full of dudes.
Yeah, it's a car full of dudes. Well, there's 2 chicks. There's a blonde. Oh, there's a brunette. Oh, okay. You like blonde, right? You take the blonde. You take the blonde. I take the brunette.
Okay, that works.
All right. Anyway. Twice. I know. Twice in one day. I can bang it out twice in one day. I can reload. You got to give me a few minutes. I can't. Like if I bang out a woman, it takes me about 20 minutes to reload.
That's the bitch of us guys. Once we bang somebody out, you gotta give us about 20-30 minutes.
Yeah.
To reach.
I used to when I was young, when I was like 18, 19, 20, I can like literally bang out a woman and then reload, bang out a woman, reload, bang out a woman, and like nonstop. But now I'm an old man. I got gray hair. You gotta give me a couple minutes.
Yeah, we ain't doing that shit anymore.
Yeah. Are we guys touching? Well, you guys are being gone. I mean, you could be gone. You could be touched. I think you might be a little bit touched
You're
in
the
little touched in the fucking head. Yeah, touching the fucking head.
Touching the fucking head.
Oh, the fucking ear feels good, right?
It feels really good.
You want it on you? You want to put it on you?
Yes, just put it right on me.
Put it right on you. All right, fucking put it right on. All right.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, you like it? That's good?
Yeah, that's good. Really good.
All right.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, you'll never know where the fuck we're at now, will you, bitches? No, you won't. But
We're
anyways, we're hanging out.
We're hanging out.
Anyways.
Yeah.
No, like I said earlier in the earlier hangout before Sammy went on a tirade.
I know Sammy loves a tirade.
He loves a tirade. Yes, he does. He loves to get on a tirade. But before Sammy went on his tirade, what I was saying is that I personally went out and did a blessing over the property, contingent upon me being the owner and the sole proprietor. And the reason being is that, if I was ever forced to leave the property, then all that protection would be gone. And there is nothing that will cross a salt line. Nothing will cross a salt line unless the gods allow it. And, anybody that doesn't think that there's wild animals in Daniel Boone National Forest, yeah, I got a bridge on the moon I'm going to sell you. Okay, there is tons and tons of wild animals in Daniel Boone National Forest. And anybody thinks that there isn't is a flat out idiot, because, like I alluded to earlier, we got two of the deadliest spiders, the brown recluse and the black widow. We got 10 of the deadliest snakes in the world. Anybody that, we got black panthers, we got cougars, we got mountain lions, we got bobcats, lynx, wildcats, we've got wolves, coyotes, we've got...
Wait, Black Panthers? Is like the ones that like Dr. Descent and Kenny called out to his house? Is that what he's talking about?
Even feral dogs, there's feral dogs around. So, anything and everything that you can think of that would be, bears, yeah, can't forget the bears. So, you got everything that you can think of that's out there is out there, and it's going to try. And, if it finds out that there is any kind of food, they're going to come wanting it. They just are. But yet, for years and years and years, none of these wild animals would venture down into the yard. But I got a funny feeling that that's about to change. Call it a hunch. Call it a hunch, but I think that's about to change. Because, when that protection, when I left, that protection left with me. It didn't stay with the property. It's just like, and I warned them about that. I said, now you realize now that since you put this truck in your name, that any protections that the gods had on it are gone. And they said, yeah, we know. Well, so what happened? What happened is that I guess one of the bearings went out on one of the wheels and almost caused them to have an accident.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then they said that it got bad gas mileage and they couldn't get it tuned properly. So the things are starting to happen, and what do you want me? I warned them. They can't say I didn't warn them, because I did. When you get rid of the prophet, that's it. You're done. I remind you Christians especially of the story of Ananias and Sapphira, who thought they'd be cute to go in and steal money out of the church coffers, and Simon Peter caught them and said, "Hey, what the hell are you doing, you two?" And they made some kind of him-haw excuse, and Simon Peter corrected them, and buddy, they dropped dead right then and there, right in front of Simon Peter, God, and everybody. They just dropped dead. Boom, down they went. So so even in Christianity, loving Jesus, even loving Jesus will kill your fucking ass over the right conditions. So just keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that shit in mind, because there's a payday someday. You can bet on that shit.
How you doing, Krista? You can't hear us?
Can't hear us.
Can't hear us?
Did anybody else hear us?
Can't hear us?
Well, that's not good. You should be able to hear us.
You should be able to hear us.
Yeah, you should be able to hear us.
Let me see. Hold on a second. It's going through our car. It's going through my car system, so it should be nice, and the car is picking up the sound. So, right. Vaughn, I got an email from Jeremiah VONHELTON. He wanted me to tell you he can't play with the Hot Wheels. I guess that's someone trying to get a dig. No, it's a troll.
No, he's telling the truth. The backers got rid of the Hot Wheels in the garage. They tore all that shit down.
Yeah.
I had the Hot Wheels set up for racing and shit. They tore all that down. They tore all that down. They got rid of all my RC aircraft, my foam aircraft.
That's scumbags,
I
man.
found all that shit in the dumpster.
Dumpster.
Yeah.
That's kind of shitty for them to do that.
Took a picture of it and sent a picture of it to Judge Lewis too. By God! Oh, surprise, motherfuckers!
What did Judge Lewis say? Did he say anything?
It's a she.
Oh,
No,
she.
She ain't said anything. She didn't say anything. But yeah, I sent a picture of that to Judge Lewis. I sure the fuck did.
It's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame how Todd and the trolls and the fucking, we did a lot. We had that big victory against the trolls for keeping the property that first time, but I guess I don't know. I guess
Well, this was me being stupid. This was me being way too trusting, and I admit it.
Ciso says we should find a lake to sit by and park by. Who says we're not by water?
Yeah,
Who says that's not a lake right behind us? We don't know. No one knows where we are, but no one should know where we are, because if we're not, you shouldn't fucking be stalking us and harassing us. Leave us the fuck alone.
But they can't.
They can't. That's true.
They literally can't.
They literally can't.
And I don't know why, but they literally can't do it.
They can't do it. Yeah.
And it's sad. But in any event, no, we are.
We're living the dream, man.
Yeah, we're living the dream. Like I said, I'm gonna put some applications in and see if I can't get a really, 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 really nice job that pays well, and one that I can get around with my lymphedema and shit, and my bad heart apparently, and whatever. But we'll see how things go. But yeah, it's but yeah, I mean, stop and think. What's keeping all them wild animals from just coming down in the yard and causing pandemonium? Now think, people. I mean, what is it, a tooth fairy? No. I put a blessing around that property on the contention that I stay there, and that if I never did, then oops, too bad. The protection goes with me. It stays with me. It doesn't stay there. It comes with me. And any blessings, any protections are gone. They're all gone. So you got wild animals down there. You got fucking you got a bunch of thieves and criminals down by Wildcat, down near the end of Crane Creek, down by Wildcat, and we got we got the tornadoes. The tornadoes. They were talking about the tornadoes on the Weather Channel. So yeah, I mean,
the troll. Someone out there in the comments saying you told people that you have cognitive heart failure. Is that true?
Congestive heart failure.
Is that true? You do?
Well, they're saying I'm borderline for it. That's what they're saying.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm saying I'm borderline for it.
You have to start. We're hitting the gym. We're going to the gym.
Yeah, we're going to the gym.
So we're gonna fix the heart. Does Vaughn still have his car? Yeah, Vaughn's got a car.
I got a car.
Yeah.
I got a car. I don't have the truck no more. They got the truck, but I've got a car.
Okay. Anyway.
But yeah, so yeah, but I wanted to make sure that people understood that, actions have consequences.
The actions have consequences for sure.
That's right.
And these cocksuckers are gonna realize that one day it's gonna the chick, as Malcolm X once said, the chickens come home to roost.
Yeah.
And when JFK got assassinated, Malcolm X put his got in the
Did he just say roosk? The chickens come home to roosk?
hot water for saying that, but essentially, he was right. When you develop these people that are acting like fucking wild animals. Well, sometimes the wild animals get a wild ear up their ass, and they get people that they're supposed to be for.
Right.
And so yeah, just wait. Yeah, don't you worry, girlie.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna boomerang back on them, and then like I said, the Weather Channel. You know, you can go look this up on the Weather Channel where they said them tornadoes. They couldn't understand why them tornadoes stopped just shy.
That was the magic working.
That was the magic working. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just shy of Clay County, they stopped. Gee, I wonder why. So, but yeah, you know, with me not there, guess what? You know, you're gonna get, and the floods and the tornadoes, and maybe even a hurricane if it comes high enough. I mean, the Weather Channel tracked that one hurricane coming all the way up into Clay County, Kentucky. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. But, because that's awful far inland. But, no, the Weather Channel tracked it that far. So I'm like, okay. So, yeah, beware, people, because, you know, things come back to bite you in the ass if you ain't careful now. That's a fact. And anybody that thinks otherwise just ain't in the game at all. They're not in the game. Because we're at the 0 hour now, man. We're at the point where we're starting a new beginning, and things are gonna get really shook up a little bit. But that's a good thing. It's
shook up. John isn't even listening to him ramble on. What he's talking about. I fucking am listening.
How can he not hear me? How can he not hear me? He's right here next to me. How can he not hear me? You're talking crazy talk.
Is Quasi Monkey one of the trolls, or he's? Oh, okay. So let me get rid of him then. He shouldn't be around anyway. He's a loser. This is a no loser show. No losers allowed. Yeah. The Beatles.
Yeah, the Beatles. Yeah, the Beatles. Oh. Yeah, but let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, you know, I mean, every one of these people, they all Christians. All the local people, they all Christian, are doing what they're doing, knowing that they're doing evil.
Someone wrote Jew. Oh, yeah, you're so wonderful.
They're not Jews.
Get some buttons for that shirt, you bum. That's the way I have it. The ladies look at my fur on my chest and they like it. They put their hand in my shirt and they rub it and they say, you're sexy. That's right. That's how it works. That's right. Some fat frog says, John say Vaughn. That's okay. I help it out, Vaughn. Ooh, here's here we're talking about a couple of girls. They're a little young, but okay.
Yeah, it's all right. 3 of them.
3 of them. I guess you have one, I have one, and then we share one.
That's right.
Let's see. Hi, Vaughn. I'm not sure if you recall this, but a few years back, you got mad on YouTube and told...
A little young. I wonder how young. Let's put that back.
Hand in my shirt, and they rub it, and they say, you're sexy. That's how it works.
And then their hand smells like rancid bologna for some reason.
Works. Some fat frog says, John say Vaughn. That's okay. I help it out, Vaughn. Ooh, here's here we're talking about a couple of girls. They're a little young, but okay.
A little young, but okay. Yeah, it's all right. Then they talk about, yeah. I wonder how young, folks. How young are we?
3 of them. I guess you have one, I have one, and then we share one.
That's right.
Let's see. Hi, Vaughn. I'm not sure if you recall this, but a few years back, you got mad on YouTube and told me you would show me a roundhouse is what, and is a back fist is. You still haven't done it.
Nope, that's a lie. That's a lie. I did the back fist. Live on video. In fact, I think I still have that video where I did the back fist. Now the roundhouse I couldn't do because of close quarters, but I did the back fist. It's on video. Just ask one of your troll buddies where it's hiding, because I did do the back fist.
It's kind of like it's kind of like fisting, like you would do with your mother, you know.
But yeah, get one of your troll buddies to show you the
Happy
video.
Cabby. I thought Happy Cabby was dead. That's gotta be
Cabby's
dead. It's something. Happy Cabby just said hello.
Happy Cabby said hello.
Yeah, we just got Happy Cabby. There we go. Happy Cabby. What's going on? I haven't seen you in a while.
Well, if it is a real Happy Cabby, he's a ghost.
He's back from the dead.
He should be dead. I thought everybody said he was dead.
Yeah.
Not amazing how that works. Just like Chain 13. Oh, Chain 13's dead. And after he's dead for about a week, I guess.
John, we're a rubber. Vaughn doesn't look very healthy. Let me get rid of him. Yeah, let me get rid of it. Yeah, it's disgusting.
That's some sick shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Notice they always go to the homosexual shit. Notice that.
Yes, because they like that. They like getting fucking
Yeah,
ass.
they love that shit.
Actually, John, I am balls deep in your mother's snatch right now. I highly doubt that.
There you go. Yeah, that's it.
Happy Cabby says he's talking to us from outer darkness. Oh, well, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. You go back to outer darkness.
Yeah.
Back. See,
I'll pay $50 for each of you to shake your head, and then I can see whose chin wobbles more. I don't have a wobbly chin. I don't know what that means.
That's not gonna. I don't have a wobbly chin. So
Tom says, "What's up? What's up, Tom? What's going on, buddy?"
Yeah, what's up?
Doubt, but that sure is a Jew. Yeah, you can call me a Jew if you want. I'm a Jew. L'chaim.
Yeah.
Shalom aleichem, aleichem shalom. There you go.
I can't believe you spent so much of your time and energy into monotheism.
I love Judaism, man.
Oh, God damn.
Judaism brought me to here where I am today. You know,
Yeah, but what a
one thing. I mean, I don't know. My life. I don't know. My life hasn't gotten much better.
Yeah, no shit. That's why I said what a waste.
But yeah, I'm alive, and I see that. You know, there's moments in my life where it worked out. There's moments in my life that there's no possible way I can make it without the help of Hakadosh Baruch Hu, without God. So God saved me multiple times. Did you get circumcised for the conversion? Yes, I got circumcised for the conversion. My father wouldn't allow me to be circumcised by the doctor, so I was never circumcised. You belong in the oven. Oh, okay, that's very nice of you.
God damn.
Yeah.
You realize those ovens was used for people with disease, right?
Let's see. You belong in the oven. Did you get circumcised? Yes. Don't spit on me with that Jew speak. We just got losers here today. Which one of you had sex with more women? My money is on Vaughn, the Punisher. Yeah, you back in your day, the Punisher, you were probably punishing a lot of snatch. You were probably banging them out.
Back in my day, I had quite a few girlfriends. Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
I've only been with like 5 women. I'm not gonna lie.
I have no idea how many I've been. Totally.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because I've been around the world. I've seen a million girls.
I had black girls, I had white girls, I had Spanish girls, I had Arabs, my Muslim wife, my Brazilian wife. Jesus, you terrorists, leave John alone. Did you have saved your daddy's war medals before you left? They stole them.
They stole them.
They stole them. The thieves.
The Frost stole them and stole my mom's jewelry. Made off with all kinds of shit, dude. Nobody in Clay County wouldn't try any way to get them back.
Oh, there you go, Brittany Vendy.
Just give me the runaround. Just give me the fucking runaround. But yeah, my dad's medals and shit, they all got stolen. Right?
Have you been to Haython yet? What's Haython?
Fuck if I know.
I don't know what Haython is.
Haython?
Did Vaughn grab the karate pick?
What
karate pick?
I don't know my karate Kyle stuff. When I was
you in the red hair.
yeah, when I was doing kung fu.
when I was doing kung fu and kinpo and karate.
Oh, big old snot bubble came out of my nose.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I felt good though.
Yeah, absolutely.
21 grams. That might be a troll.
21 grams.
Your channel is a treadmill. That's famous, Vaughn. I hope you grabbed it. That's the. Yeah. You know what we need? We need another device that's watching the comments, so I can look at it here, so we can film it here, and then have another phone here,
Right.
and we're controlled to the comment.
Well, I've seen somebody do it before on their live show, but I don't
You know what I
how
would
the hell
do?
you do it.
You know what I'll do? We'll go to Walmart. We'll pick up the cheapest fucking tablet that they have, the cheapest fucking tablet,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll log into YouTube on the tablet,
Okay.
and then we'll watch the comments on that.
Okay.
Because it's fucking hard.
Yeah,
The
it's hard to
sound
see
is
it.
much better now in hell. I bet, Happy Cabby. I bet you like being poked by Satan too.
Damn.
You and Nick Barbo are gonna be cellmates there in hell, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be happy together.
Fun. What happened to the Irvin plate? What's the Irvin plate?
The urban plate, it's a plate that I had hanging on the wall. It's untelling what Charity and Brian did with it. Probably smashed it into a billion pieces and threw it on the burn pile. They love the burn pile. The Charity loves the burn pile. Oh, there's books on Vaughn's porch. Well, let's grab them and throw them on the burn pile. You know, everything goes to the burn pile. And before Charity and Brian, there was the Allens, the young Allens, that is, the young couple. And they love to burn my shit too. They burned all kinds of my shit. Instead of bagging it up and saving it, they burned it.
You know what? It's 10 o'clock. I think we'll make it to Walmart. We'll drive to Walmart. Matter of fact, we'll take the camera off so they can't see where we are.
Right.
We'll do the live show.
Right.
And we'll talk while we go to Walmart.
Yeah. Sounds
All right.
good. Sounds good.
We'll put the lights on so we can drive.
Yeah, and let me get my belt on.
You got to get the belt on.
I got to get the belt on.
You got to get the belt on.
Got to get the belt on. I got to get the belt on.
Hey guys, long time. Simon, what's going on, Simon? Don't you worry. I hope no one takes my parking spot.
I hope they don't either. That would kind of suck.
We'll get the cheapest fucking tablet.
Yeah.
And we'll just connect it to YouTube, and then you can read the fucking YouTube. That is so hard to see the comments.
It's hard to see the fucking comments.
It's
Yeah.
really hard to see. Oh, we got a green light. Perfect.
We are literally heading to Walmart, dude. Believe it or not.
We're going to do a Walmart stream.
Yeah, well, we're doing a half and half. It was half where we were, and
Yeah, do I have a tissue in this car? My nose is the fucking cold is making my nose fucking leak.
I have no clue.
I don't have tissues.
You need to get some
I
tissues.
need to keep tissues in the car. Oh,
Hey,
the guy's gonna want me to kill me.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
He wants me to run him over.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Told you.
Oh man.
It's a beautiful day in the motherfucking neighborhood, bitches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm that bitch.
Let me tell you something, motherfuckers. I want you to know this.
Listen clearly.
I want you to know this. All right. These houses here, they are very, very, very nice. Okay. Let me give you an idea how I know.
We're in a good Jewish neighborhood. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Listen. The houses are so fucking nice here that even the goddamn privacy fences are fancy. Okay. You know, the goddamn privacy fences are even fancy.
Yeah.
All right. You know, when the privacy fences are fancy and they're not just a plain old fence, that tells you you're in money. Okay, you understand?
Money.
We're in the money. Okay.
Money.
These are not slums. These are not boroughs. These are not projects. Fuck no. We in the money, okay?
We're in the money,
When
baby.
when the privacy fences are all fancy with all that curly Q shit on them, yeah, you're in some fucking money, all right? So just just be advised, there, trolls. Because
Just be advised.
I know they say, oh, he's slumming it, and they're just bad.
Listen, you're slumming it. That's what their mama does, man. Their mama.
I'm telling you, man, you guys don't know. You have no idea. I'm telling you. You have no idea.
Oh.
You think you do, but you don't know shit. All right? So let's just be clear on that. You think you know, but you do not.
You don't know.
I got you, babe. I
got you, babe.
Yeah, we can't play it, though. We can flag our shit.
Yeah.
They'll flag the shit out of us, buddy. Aha! We've got him now. They wait to pounce, man. They wait to pounce.
They like to pounce, yeah.
On any little fucking thing, man. It's so fucking crazy.
It is fucking crazy.
That's any little fucking thing.
Because they're losers.
Yep, because I'm a loser. That's another Beatles tune.
Yeah.
Another Beatles tune. I'm a loser.
These people, though, these people have no lives of their own, and they only, the only life that they have
is aggravating the shit
out of other people.
Yeah, that's it. Aggravating the shit out of people. That's the only life they live, man. That's all they got.
The Talmud says that people who are more interested in other people's lives than their own means they're literally a loser. That's what it says.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh man, my throat. I still got a little phlegm.
But yeah, man, John took me through some of these neighborhoods.
Oh wow!
During the day, and
we're talking about 1.7, 1.8 million dollar homes.
It was
almost $2 million.
They're fucking.
We could drive down to Lakewood one day, and Lakewood, man, that's a big Jewish neighborhood, and those houses are huge.
Yeah, yeah.
You're talking about 2.4 million dollar homes there.
Yeah.
It's fucking fucking nuts.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Some of these ain't too bad, man. Shit. I mean, look at that one. That one's fucking nice.
Yeah, these houses, we're a little bit on the rougher side of the neighborhood,
It's a little rougher,
but it's still nice.
It's still nice. Yeah, it's still fucking nice. Yeah.
Still fucking nice.
Oh, it's a lot better than what I got. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, you got your fucking word in your balls, as like Scarface would say.
Well, I tell you, man, I start buying and selling these motherfuckers. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna make some good money.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make some good money. I'll flip these some houses down here, man.
Whatever you do when you flip houses, don't get involved with Corky. He'll
Corky.
go to prison. He'll get fucked by Todd.
Yeah, he fucking manage.
Some 6'6", 300-pound shots are fucking pounding.
How in the fuck do you screw up making a little money off of buying and selling shit?
Well, to be honest, Tim was using him. I mean, Tim was
scamming him. Okay, well, yeah, that may be true.
I'll give it to Nick Bravo. He got played bad.
Yeah, he probably did. Yeah, trolls fucking abuse the shit.
But he was dumber than dog shit too. I mean, he was a little soft on the head.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a little strange.
Yeah.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked, wife unattended. Streets alone even when you're down. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange. When you're strange.
I'm doing the beat to the
and you're going to get the cops after us.
No, you can't. You just I tell the little piggy that I'm having fun. That's all.
The little piggy's like, that's disturbing the peace. Bitch, you're going to jail. Fuck you.
Disturbing the peace.
You're going to jail, motherfucker. Shit.
You're going to jail.
You're going to big J, motherfucker.
Oh, let's see where we're gonna park.
Press the moon.
Oh, we'll park right over here.
Roger that, man.
Roger that.
Roger that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I-
step into a Slim Jim.
I won't park too far. Vaughn has short legs.
Yep, got short legs, man.
Are you okay?
No, I'm gonna die. Anyway,
A pussy here got caught.
yeah, that's it. That's what it was. That's all. That's exactly what it was. All right, we're moving and grooving.
All right, I need to get a. Walmart does not take an actual physical card,
Correct.
so we need to look for my actual physical.
Yeah. By the way, it's all seriousness.
They're thinking about doing away with cash completely.
That might not be a bad thing, actually.
No, I don't want to go 100% digital because then if they go 100% digital, we're fucked because then they own you at that point. Because it's like, hey man, we don't like your politics. We'll just fucking turn your shit off. We just turn your shit off. You know what are you gonna do?
What you gonna do, Bill?
That's right. What? Well, fuck me. I'm burping. What are you gonna do if they shut your shit off? Nothing. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, fuck it. I'll take my entire cash savings.
You're gonna take the entire thing.
Everything I made from driving.
Everything you made from driving.
Everything I made from driving. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's going on here?
I don't know.
I don't know what I've been told, but Eskimo pussy's mighty cold.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You don't get out of the car. You pull yourself out of the car.
Oh, okay, Vaughn, you got it.
You know what I mean?
We're gonna close the show and we're gonna open back up when we're done, guys.
Yeah, because it'll probably cut off anyway until we get back in it.
All right, so that's where we're at, folks. That brings us up to the conclusion of this evening's stream, at least what's available. I guess there's a part 2 that got chopped, but who knows what happened. What shenanigans they'll get up to in the future, folks, we'll keep you posted. And I'm actually kind of hungry now. I'm going to make me something to eat and enjoy the rest of the night. I hope you have a good night and a better tomorrow, and thanks for coming out and thumbs it up and all that stuff. We'll talk to you probably very soon. This is a very interesting arc, the homeless arc, folks. We're in for some entertainment here, so stay tuned. Till next time.